Out the roots, he let the beats build, bitch, and we never switch. Even if I'm rich, I'll be broke like I'm Mitch. Niggas talking down, but that's headed in the wrong direction. But I knock that shit out like the boxing section. Cause they can't touch what they can't see. All I gotta do is be the same me. All I gotta do is keep it G. Always be the same me. While I'm solid, boy, they can't change me. No.
We live from the boxing section, you dusty ass niggas. What's going on? We live from the boxing section, man. What's going on? We back again with another one like the other one. Same soup reheated. Man, it's fight week. All right. Jake Paul, Tommy Fury, it's going down this weekend. Really sad about the Adrian Broner fight. Really was hoping to get down there to Atlanta to see that, man. Unfortunately, it's been postponed until next time. Okay. We got the Floyd Mayweather, I guess, exhibition, which none of us really care about, but it's boxing. You know what I'm saying? But that Jake Paul, Tommy Fury fight should be one for the ages. I think Jake Paul is going to destroy that guy. Eddie Hearn is saying that he thinks that Tommy Fury is going to beat Jake Paul in under 2 rounds, and nothing, no data gives you that inkling that could happen, because Tommy Fury ain't knocked nobody out, man. Yo, Vic, what's up with it, bro? Salute to you, my brother. Man, fighting this cold, but it's all right, though, man. It's all good. We're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. We'll make it happen. But yeah. So, yeah, man, Eddie Hearn constantly just wants to be in the fucking spotlight. You know what I'm saying? Tommy Fury not even this fighter, and he over here fucking giving his fucking input like we give a fuck. But yeah, man. So that fight takes place this week. You still have the rest of your night to vibe out and do what it is that you want to do. Because that fight will probably be earlier in the day. So if you are on the West Coast, it's party time. If you're on the East Coast, you can still make it to the club. You know what I'm saying? If you got VIP, don't really matter. You won't be in the line no way, but you know, but that's what it is. All right. So next week though, we got some UFC. We got some boxing coming up pretty soon. Shit's starting to look good. Now it's starting to turn up. Right? March is kicking off. You know, we got Benavidez, we got Caleb Plant. You know what I'm saying? We got 2 great UFC cards in the month of March. We got Kamaru Usman taking on Leon Edwards to get his belt back. We're looking forward to that for sure. Also, you got lesser card. You got Jojo Diaz. He's fighting March 18th. So you got a lot of boxing, got a lot of combat sports going on right now, man. So it's very exciting to be a part of it. With that Benavidez Plant, man, I got my heart set on that fight, and I cannot wait. I know it's gonna be a good one. I think it's a 50-50 fight. With the changes that Caleb Plant has made with the new trainer, I think there's dividends for him. Yeah, that's gonna be major dividends to him. I think that his first coach really didn't know what to do in adversity, and I know for a fact Brandman knows what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Uh, the adjustments are going to be different, right? Um, and that's the major thing is the skill level. See, the skill level is the same, really. But I think the quarter for quarter, you got to take that into consideration. Um, but yeah, man, I'm just excited, man. I'm excited for that fight, dog. And you know, April is fast there. You know what I'm saying? We got Troy Isaac getting down, Keyshawn Davis, Jared Anderson, and of course, the main event, Shakur Stevenson. So yeah, it's gonna be some dope shit. Yo, Combo, what's up with it?
What's going on? What's going on, man? That's a dope fight there. Good card. Sound
Which
like
one
a
we?
good card. I know that's a good card.
Yeah, hey,
Talking
listen,
about
I'm looking forward.
okay.
I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to this boxing, man. In March and in April, and you know, we got Jake Paul this weekend. How do you feel about Jake Paul?
Come on, man. I thought we was gonna hear to talk boxing, not spectacles. Okay. Tyson Fury is a. I mean, wow, I said Tyson Fury, right? Because the only Fury that matters. But you know, he doesn't matter. That guy cares a wash. He's only a set. Maybe because he has a T in his name, so it might confuse people. But he's not the Fury we really want to see fight. I don't think he's the Fury that they want to see at Thanksgiving. But Jake Paul, I expect him to win because he does great matchmaking. He makes sure that he drains people down. He makes sure that he fights people that are not boxers. You know, it is what it is. Uh, but there is some real boxing going on coming up in New York, New Jersey.
Say that one more time.
We do have a nice card coming up in New York, in New Jersey, with Shakur. That card is a heck of a card, and that's more what we should be talking about if we want to talk about real boxing.
I mean, we can't skip over, man. Robeisy Ramirez, April 1st.
Oh
That's a nice
yeah,
card
yeah,
too. Yeah, Robeisy ain't no slouch, man.
yeah. No. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe because I was actually going to show up to that Shakira fight, but I don't know the way April was looking. It's like April's going to be the month that bills won't be getting paid because I will be on tour. I will be
Hey,
on a
man,
boxing event tour.
facts.
It looks like I think I might have to go ahead and just get me a home in Vegas and just sit there and stay.
I mean, bro, it's gonna be lit, dude. And then May 20th,
I hate to say.
and then May 20th, look, we got Devin Haney back in the ring versus Lomachenko. So that's gonna be good, man. Yeah, it's gonna be straight. Oh, yeah. So
But
Saturday we got Cyril Matias fighting this weekend. That's what we had. I knew we had another fight. I just couldn't think of it. But yeah, that's the fight that yeah, that's a good fight week. So yeah.
yeah, that's this weekend. That's
Yep.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay? I thought you might have already spoke about that one. So I came in, you was already talking about April fights. So I figured you made your way through those already.
Yeah. Well, cause see the thing is, man, the Jake Paul fight is more
Ugh.
uh, you know,
Stop calling that a fight. The exhibition.
no. Hey, listen, whoever wins the fight, they ranked in the WBC.
My grandmother could be ranked in the WBC if Jake Paul's ranked in it.
You said what?
If Jake Paul gets to be ranked in the WBC, so does my grandmother.
Hey man, as long as she's fighting.
Well, she's more active than some of the fighters. She's more active than some of the fighters that is ranked.
Yeah, man.
Should have
Your
seen his
grandma ain't no
match the
punk.
other day in bingo.
Now check this out, Combo.
Yeah.
How excited are you about this Benavidez fight? Listen, I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Oh my God.
When it comes to these fights, dog, I'm more like I love the fight game. You know what I'm saying? I love boxing. I love it all, right? I
Hmm.
get more excited to kick it with the homies than I do to go to the actual like to actual cover the fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So listen, the boxing community is a great community. Um, it's a brotherhood, it's a fellowship, it's all those great things you want to speak of, and all the things you can say in between. And yes, hanging out and seeing the fellas is great, is good, but nothing's better than watching two gladiators in the ring perfecting their skills and battling out for not only our entertainment but for the respect of each other. I love to
Oh
see a
yeah.
live chess match, and this is what we're. That's what that fight is going to be. It's a grudge match, a chess match, and I honestly think at the end of it, excuse me, those individuals, those two gentlemen, will be able to shake hands
Yeah, right.
or fight again.
Yeah, they probably gonna fight again right after the fight.
And I'm listen, man. Uh, a punch in the face corrects a lot of takes out a lot of animosity.
Yeah, not
A
with them
nice,
two.
hey man. I think at the end of it, someone will be humbled. Someone will have a nice slice of humble pie, and they're going to have to eat it. And the way that they take this loss, this fight means more to me about the loss than the win because however they take this loss, oh man, it speaks a lot about this person. It's going to speak a lot about their
Now,
character and their ability to bounce back.
now, question for you: if David Benavidez doesn't knock out Caleb Plant, what does that do for David Benavidez's career?
Uh, so you mean like when you say doesn't knock him out, do you mean like does he win by the points or he just loses and
If
he doesn't put him down?
if Benavidez don't stop Caleb Plant, what are your thoughts?
It brings in question his power, but if he still wins, it doesn't take away his selling power. Like he's still gonna be able to sell tickets. Actually, still if he wins this fight, he's gonna become a bigger name brand, household
Now,
name.
does he
He's gonna.
get the
He's
Canelo
gonna
fight?
hmm?
If he knocks him out, he doesn't get
If
the
he
Canelo
knocks
fight.
him
If
out,
he
it
does,
catapults him. If he knocks him out, it catapults him to superstar status, and someone like Canelo wants to fight him. If he doesn't, and he wins, he still could get a Canelo fight, but he won't be able to get that money that his purse will be a little smaller. It will affect his pocketbook, right? But a
okay.
knockout in this type of grudge match, I wish these guys did more press conference. I wish they was on like a tour or something. I know it's still a little far out, but I feel like right now they need to be because a lot of casuals they don't understand
The
the
magnitude,
yeah the hatred, the animosity, the
the
and the
vitriol.
skill, yeah, that these guys have, and what they are, what they're about to get a front row seat at.
Nah, but listen, you right because I think that that's the problem that boxing is having. These niggas don't want to talk; they just want to fight.
Yeah, and then on the other hand, on the other side, you got guys who's like, oh, I'm going to be I'm the business, and it's about the business of boxing. Like you got, like you said, you got some guys that say, hey, I got a promoter for that. I want to hit him in the face. You got other guys who are saying like, no, I'm gonna sell this fight. I'm gonna promote this fight. I'm gonna make this a bigger fight. You know, I'm the A, B, C side and the promoter, and then they get in there and they're like, they don't look good, and they don't make the fights, or the fight doesn't happen because they're getting themselves in situations they don't need to be getting into, or they're putting themselves in rooms they don't need to be putting themselves in. I respect the fighter that says my job is to fight. Those are the fighters I come out to see. I love to see because when the fighter says, "Hey, I just fight," you know he's bringing
What's up, y'all?
110% to his craft.
Yeah, man. You still got to sell the fight, bro.
So yes, you have to set a fight, but it's not their job to set a fight. It's the promoter's job to set a fight and put them in the room. Listen, that type of chemistry, you can't pay for that chemistry. You can't pay for that type of. I don't want to be if them two gentlemen in the room, you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know when it's going to clash. It's an explosion. It's an explosion ready to happen. You just don't know. You're watching the car crash happen. You just don't know when it's going to happen, but it's happening. That there you can't pay for, man. You can't. And it's a natural. It's not make believe. It's not like how Tank just bullies someone into making it like, oh, I don't like this guy. When Tank really know he's better than this guy, especially because these two gentlemen, this is actually a close match. This can go either way. This can go either way, man. This is and Charlo now. Like he really just he don't like the guy. This is Gary Russell and Terrence Crawford.
Leo Santa Cruz.
No, I thought Leo was more of he was just trying to make a fight. Terrence is something that he really want to put his hands on. Like that type of man. This is man. I love it, man. This is what brings the boxing fans out, and they need to be highlighted. This is what makes boxing fans. This Joe Frazier Ali type of animosity. This is freaking Mike Tyson and Holyfield type of energy. Like I just don't like this guy. They in the room, you don't know what's going to happen. Like think about it. They just had showed a video of Jab Judah and Floyd Mayweather in the room, and these guys are in their 50s. And just the fact that they were in the room, you're like, oh, someone's going to hit someone, right? Because that is a natural. It was like a natural. It's a natural, and it's not artificial. The disdain that they have for each other is not artificial, and we want to see that because we don't know what's going to happen, and they're not letting the fans, they're not letting the casual fans know that this is what they're missing out on.
This is why you need Don King, bro. This is exactly why you need Don King.
Oh man. Don King would have promoted this like a virgin in a whorehouse. This thing would have been sold out already. I'm telling you, he would have sold this, and guess what? He'd have walked out with a winner.
Yeah, this fight would have been the biggest fight in the history of fights, and they would have lost the belts. He would have lost the belt on the scale. And they'd have been fought, as a matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? They'd have been fought.
Yeah. They would have been clashed. These are two titans. I like that he I like how Caleb is having historical facts. Like, hey, the last guy who said that, he sounds just like him. Now, David's father. Before I said, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about the fathers getting in the middle of? I don't know if it's promoting or I just feel like he should just freak up because your son gonna have to take this ass whipping.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you're not in there about to get your ass beat, or you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But that's the confidence he has in his son, though. So it can go either way. His
son ain't the one gonna take that punch. His son's not gonna be the one that's gonna take those punches. He's not gonna run with his son. And you know what? That's kind of like the difference between with Bill is at least Bill is actually a promoter.
Yeah.
At least he's actually a promoter. Yeah, I do think his mouth is be cashing checks that his son ass can't cash. But
nigga, name it.
Check.
Name it. Name it. Yeah, nigga, name it. Check he can't cash, nigga.
Javante, Gary.
Fuck out of here.
That's it. Shakur.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
He can't cash those.
That's
all those checks is coming back return to sender. I'm telling you. Them checks is coming back return to sender with those
nigga,
you
don't even believe that, nigga.
So you think he beat you think he beats Tank?
I do.
Shakur.
I do. The closest fight is him with Shakur. That's the ultimate chess match right there.
Yeah,
Can you hear me? Or can you
yeah,
hear me?
yeah.
Or
Now,
does the
now
cat
I'm
got your
thinking about
tongue?
that fight. I'm thinking
The
about
cat
that
got your
fight.
tongue?
But I don't think that's the closest fight. I'm sorry. I think he loses. I think he loses 2 out of the 3, and I can say 3 out of the 3. But I'm gonna give that. Look, the boy can fight, so I'm gonna say 2 out of 3.
Max, where did you find this picture at, bro? Did you make this yourself?
Nah, man. I'm on a legendary website. They got all these things. Same place I got the Bill
Man,
Russell and
fax it
the
over.
Captain Savo.
Fax it over.
Let's see. It's uh,
Hey, Max, you
uh,
gonna come out tonight? You coming out tonight?
where?
To hello.
Hell nah, bro. What the fuck?
All
Why
right,
would
you
I
gonna
go
miss.
for your boy's
All
birthday
right,
thing?
yeah, you gonna miss one.
For your boy's
You gonna
birthday
miss
shit?
one. Yeah. Remember I told last time you missed one. Remember?
Bruh, my car got towed last time I went out there on Tuesday, bruh. I came out of
Yo,
pocket.
Max, leave the
Hold on,
bay
hold on,
alone,
hold on, hold on,
okay? You've been
hold on, hold
robbed.
on.
You've
No,
been
no, 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 no,
told.
no. No, 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 no.
The
No,
women
no,
are
no. It
alphas.
didn't
Just
happen.
go away
Hold
from
on,
the
hold on.
bay.
It
Hold
didn't
on,
happen in the
Cowboy.
Bay. It was in San Ho.
Yeah, so it doesn't no, that don't count. It didn't happen with Kyle Davis. It happened on his own time. Because I
Nah,
told him to take
honestly,
his
bro,
I
I really need to save a lot of money, bro. I'm trying to go to
okay,
this
I got
Benavides
you.
plant for real,
No,
bro.
I got you.
For
I
real.
got you. I understand. I understand. I got you.
Are you going or what?
Is it pig pork? Is it elephant heavy? Is water wet?
Oh my god, here we go. Hey, I just got off the phone with Mike though, so he's hopefully I have my grill maybe by then. If not, I should have it by my birthday at least.
Oh, okay. All
So
right.
I'm going
All right.
eight golds on the bottom with two with the iced out fangs.
Okay. Okay.
BVS.
Yeah, I
But
might Kyle Davis, I'm feeling sexy. I might go get me a chain. You know what I'm saying? I might go get me another chain. You know what I'm saying?
hey,
Sir,
homie
sir,
said
sir, sir.
he offered me a chain too. He's like, I could get you a cubic, a white gold plate like silver, but white gold plated for you. And he said just for a couple of hundred. But I'm like, I like yellow gold. And he said yellow gold might end up chipping after a while, and then you'll tell the difference. I was like, but if I do get a chain, I don't want to plate it, bro. I'd rather just do the real thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, don't duplate it. Don't duplate it, man.
Never.
Don't go out cheap.
But that's
Yeah,
why
nah, we ain't
he was
doing
saying just for the quick flex, just you want a chain for the weekend real quick, throw it on. But yeah, big time investment. You got to get the real thing. So, but
yeah, yeah. I'm
I'm
not
not
a
a jewelry kind of guy though. That's not who I am.
you
So I'm
know,
Sir,
not.
I'm a
hey,
jewelry
I am.
whore. I'm a
You know
jewelry
me.
whore, okay? That's the way I
That's your
love boxing and the way I know jewelry.
that's your
And
drug of choice.
uh dude, I stay away from car dealerships and jewelry stores, man, because I can't not spend.
Yeah, that's
Not
why I told
spend.
him. I said I'm probably cool with just a cool little watch, my glasses, my grill, bro. I don't really need no chains and rings and bracelets and shit, bro.
I'm not wearing any jewelry. And, I'm
Fucking
not buying
toe
any
rings
jewelry.
and
No,
shit.
no. I buy jewelry for my children. My like I could man listen. There haven't been a time I haven't walked in the jewelry store and I wasn't offered a job. I'm serious. They will be like they'll try to sell you on this and that. I'm like, no, of course it looks like it's bigger, but it's Kushner, and because it's Kushner, it's cut this way, and because when it's cut and you cut it and you flip it, now you're getting a bigger side of the diamond, but it's still the same weight. It's the same weight as this princess cut, but then in the same weight, in the same purity and color as a princess cut, but just because you flipped it and you put it on a bigger side, but it's still the same weight, I'm not paying more for that. Or if what is then they got this new lab grown thing. Yeah, why? I'm not paying for a lab
Oh
grown. It's not
yeah, I'm not
natural
doing.
because you have your
Yeah,
serial
yeah.
numbers, and then when you get in these little jewelries and these little chains with all these little small individual diamonds on it, I don't want the shavings. It's the shavings of the imperfection, or while they was making a bigger diamond, or they was shaving down a bigger diamond, and they was trying to make it, and they was trying to perfect it. They
Oh, you
take
done
that
the little
extra.
diamond dust shit or whatever
Yeah,
it is? Yeah,
that's
yeah.
all that is. That's the shake. I don't want the shake. Give me the whole rock.
Hey, the shake be
Don't give
coming
me
in
the
handy
shake.
though sometimes, bro.
Nah, I'm good, bro.
Bro, when I got my
I
first
never went to
girl,
the I
I
never
put
went to the
that shit on
club and
there.
said, "Give me the shake." I
That
said,
shit
"Give
was,
me." I said, "If it ain't locked up, I don't want it. I want to be able to. I gotta bust it down myself. If it ain't
yeah.
locked up, I don't want it."
He jugged. Yeah, he jugged me though. He jugged me on the, and he's working with me with the payments too. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be cool. But at least I know I have the confidence now, knowing that I'm gonna have real diamonds and not no fucking other no cubics or no moisanites or nothing. You feel me?
How much you charging for a tooth?
Fuck, I don't even know. So he had told me. I don't even know if I should say price on it. Hold on, I'll put it in the back chat because I don't know. You know, I'm not trying to blow up this shit. Let me see. Uh, this is the price it gave me. I don't know if this is the going rate or any of that shit.
Gotham City, what's going on with you?
So
Hollywood, what's going down?
that's what I'm looking at.
The business
That
is,
and
homie.
that includes shipping everything, all that other shit, polish. He
What's
said all
going
the
on?
whole
What's going on?
thing.
Nah, I'm not doing no damn Chiefs.
Yeah,
Shout out to Coop. We see who having money. Yeah, shit.
Yeah, I'm just trying to spend that on somebody's food stamp card. So fly me in.
hey, those are payments. Though I ain't coming out of pocket on that. That's payments.
And
How the
then
payments go?
but then what the values? But what the at
He
the
told
end
me if I
product? What is
drop
the value at?
five, I drop five on it, and then I can just payment through the month through Cash App or Zelle or whatever.
So, but the question is, the raw materials. What does they value at? Let's
I'm
say if
not
you get
sure. See,
something
that's
with
the other
gold
thing
in it,
too.
the raw
He's
gold,
certified to
whatever.
appraise them, so he's gonna appraise my shit over what he's charging me, just in case I do lose them. I can buy back whatever and then still come up a little extra.
And what about a another? So he can. What is his return policy?
What do you mean?
So say yes, he's a certified appraiser. When I go to jewelry stores and they're like, "Oh, I'm a certified appraiser," especially if I'm going to like a not a chain. So I
Uh,
like to go to places like Mervis. That's where I get my jewelry from. Mervis,
Said Mervin's.
Mervis,
Oh,
Mervis Diamonds.
never heard of it.
So so for example, you walk in there, they'll say security will meet you and they'll say, "Hey, what are you here for?" Say, "Listen, I'm trying to buy a ring." But then they'll come in and say, "Well, how much you want to spend?" You say, "All right, I got 4,000." Okay, with a 4,000, this is the type of diamonds you get for 4,000. Now, what type of band would you want? Okay, well, how much you want to spend on the band? Well, I need the 4,000 is just a diamond. Then you got your band, and they'll lay out the different materials of band and say this is the prices that this material was going for on the market at this moment, and this is why it's going to cost this much, and this and this and that. So when you're dealing with a like tiny jewelry box or Mervis or something like that, those fine jewelry stores, exquisite jewelry stores, now you're dealing with stuff that's going to hold a different type of value. So that's why I said when they say stores like that, or I'm not saying that I don't know what type of store it is, but I'm just saying most places when they do custom jewelry and they say they appraise it, that's just like buying a Affinity vehicle and be like, "Well, the Carfax is good." Of course, the Carfax is good because Affinity owns Carfax. Now, you take it to a third party, they'll say the Blue Book value. This is not that. So that's what I'm saying. You take that jewelry to another place and they appraise it, and they say, "Well, yeah, let's say you spent $40," and they say, "Well, actually, this is $15." But you know what this appraiser was saying this. Well, I looked underneath of it, looked at the diamonds, this type of diamond this is, this type of that is. A few of these are cubic zirconium, a few of this is this and that, or a few of this is Swarovski crystals. How you say Swarovski crystals?
Yeah,
It's not all diamond. You do have only diamond. You have diamonds here, or the centerpiece is a diamond, but the rest of it is lab grown or a different type of situation. So this is why it's this much.
Yo, Max,
So does he
you trying to buy some
does
jewelry?
he return it?
now I was thinking the grill.
You about to spend 1,800 on a grill?
Yo,
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
it was in the
Bully. That
private
was for the
chat, man.
back, Bully.
Oh, my
That's for the
bad.
back. God,
My bad.
can't take niggas anywhere.
My
God
bad.
damn.
He want to come
Hey,
like,
Max.
you fuck that bitch?
Hey, Max.
Damn.
I'm about to make your dogs fight now.
Hey, Max. No
Yeah.
bullshit though. I thought we was just talking about the you was talking with Fred about the money making Mondays or some shit like that. The
Yeah,
financing and all.
yeah,
Man, listen, my nigga. I'd much rather you take that 1,800. I mean, granted, you're gonna do whatever you want to, but you could take that 1,800 and invest and buy you some gold. Invest in gold. You know what I mean? Because gold is steadily going up. Like, fuck
It,
that grill,
it
man.
is gonna be gold.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But invest in gold, though.
Yeah,
As
but that's
opposed
what
to
that's.
buying like physical gold to be put in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Invest in gold. Wait.
But I mean,
Spend
that's the
18.
safest place to put it, though.
Huh?
No, so if you look at the link, not the
It's
link,
the safest place to put it.
if you look in the back chat, you Google that right there, what I just sent you. What I just put in the back chat, you can see that's where I purchase my raw materials or my precious metals from, and you can get copper, platinum, silver,
Yeah, because I got a
gold,
couple. I
whatever.
got a couple grams of gold right now. I mean, it's not much, but I think I got like
No.
6 grams of actual gold, like stamped, like the little, come a little case and all that shit.
Well,
But
you bust that. Listen, you take that and you bust that down. You can get you a grill off of that.
Nah. Why would we do that though?
but I'm
I'm
also
saying if you're
gonna
going
have
to
a.
waste money,
I'm
if
also
you're going
gonna
to
have a
waste money
grill.
on a
It's supposed to be
grill, if you're going
14K.
to waste money on a grill, you might as well use it for the. I don't like me personally. I wouldn't buy a grill. I wouldn't buy a grill. That's just me.
See, because for me, it's like for one, I'm doing bottom, so I'm not even doing tops. It's not really to be seen like that. It's just like it's kind of like how I wear cologne, man, just enough to make you curious. But secondly, it's like it's gonna be the hardest thing to get robbed for, bro. And if you do, it ain't gonna fit you anyway. So at the end of the day, that's all me, bro. Like,
Yo,
But
but
don't they
look,
gotta
I ain't
shave
gonna
your
lie.
teeth and
I ain't
stuff?
gonna lie. I'm with all my brothers who come from hard, humble beginnings, getting they couple splurges off. You know what I'm saying? Because I do the same shit. I ain't gonna hold you.
hey,
I
bro,
just
I
kind of
haven't had
grew
a
out
grill
of
in
it.
over 20 fucking years because I told myself I'd never buy one again because I had spent almost 3 racks when I was younger, when I was out there getting it. I only had a grill for a week and I lost it. So I was like, look, this shit just ain't for me, right? So but now I'm older and I'm like, you know what? I think I can responsibly have a grill. And it's really only for like if I go out somewhere. Like when we hit Vegas, I'll pop it in. We go somewhere, I'll pop it in. I ain't gonna wear it day to day because I'm working. Ain't no way I'm gonna be a bartender looking like I already got money. Ain't nobody gonna give me money. So, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just for those moments where it's like, you know what? Like when we went out the other night, I had my little watch on, my little glasses, throw my grill in, good to go. I ain't got no rings or nothing else.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, Max. Why not put a hold on that and shit, put that number right and let's get that podcast off the ground. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are grills usually pure, like actual gold, or are they just dipped? Like, are golds are grills usually the stuff that you put in your mouth? Is it actual gold, or do they just spray paint it with gold paint?
Nah, it's actual gold. There's different qualities of gold,
But
but
are you gonna
Yeah,
get
there's
your teeth
different
shaved?
qualities.
So that means you gonna get your teeth shaved.
what do you mean?
Nah,
When
he
you get
ain't
a
get. I
real
don't think
grill,
he
they
get
get
no
you.
getting the
You're not
motherfuckers implant in his mouth.
No, I'm not getting implants, but nah.
like all my boys that got golds. They got their teeth had to get shaved.
Yeah,
Oh, so they
that's
got
because
it cemented to
they
their
never
mouth.
coming out. That's why.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
got it cemented to their mouth.
Those
That's
yeah.
ain't
crazy.
coming out. My shit's
I'm not
popping
looking
in
for
and
that.
out whenever I need it to be.
I like to eat ass. I'm sorry.
I don't understand the people that do that. Like,
What?
get gold teeth, actual full
Hold on,
gold
baby.
teeth.
I lost a diamond in your asshole. Stay still.
Yeah,
No,
nah. I mean, because they do have those because I was thinking to myself, I was like, should I just get caps, like individual caps, because then it makes it look like individual teeth. But then I was like,
You
nah, I
really
get the
want
whole.
Yo, Max, fuck that. Get that.
that?
Invest that. Let's get this podcast off the ground, and we can tag team
Bruh, I'm not
these
spending that on no
internet
fucking
Check
trolls,
this.
man.
podcast.
Check this. Check this. This is what you do. You take half, put it in the podcast, take another $200-$300, go get you a little not a basic, get you a decent citizen watch with the diamonds inside of it, not in the bezel, but actually inside the face so nobody can ever test it.
I already have an Invicta.
Yeah, but you get a
You fucking
citizen or
up.
something like
Why you
that.
got an Invicta? Them shits.
But
You dive, nigga. You surf.
I mean, I'll be diving in pussy, but no.
but listen, I'm telling you. Listen, I'm telling you. You get you a
Nah,
nice
my
looking
girl got
citizen
me
or
that
something like
shit.
that.
My girl got me that watch, but
You get your nice looking citizen or something. Now she your girl. Man, you was a finicky dude. Now she your
nah,
girlfriend.
she my main,
Oh
bro.
my
I
God.
call her. That's my boo thing. It's a bitch. It's my girl. It's my
She paid for
main.
his car. She paid for his
Not
car to
my
get out the tow lot.
girlfriend. If
She
we
paid for his
go.
car to get out the tow
Tom.
lot. So that's his girl this week.
Hey,
She
Tombo, what are
ain't
your
pay for
opinions
shit.
on Tag Hoyer?
What?
What?
He's talking about the brand. He's talking about the brand. Like the brand of clothing and watch. I mean the watch.
Yeah, the watch.
They're like a third, fourth tier watch.
I'm good with a G Shock.
My son,
I
I'll
gotta
get one
bust
for.
down
I'll get a nice
G-Shock.
one for my
I gotta
son.
get it fixed.
You
It's
got to
not a
bust down G
boardroom.
Shock.
It's not a boardroom
Yeah.
watch, but it's nice. It's functional. Listen, not every room. Not listen. Watches are for certain occasions. Jewelry, they have jewelry is for certain occasions. Certain jewelry, certain items is for certain occasions. A ring, a pinky ring is for a certain occasion. A Tag Heuer watch is your everyday wearing watch you can wear at work. If you work at an office job, if you got a Invicta, something like that, it's really not as functional. It's more of a sports urban wear type of thing. I would wear with that. Rolex is
Yeah, that
more
Invicta
of
watch
a
too motherfucking big. I already told her, like, what the
business.
fuck am I supposed to do with this?
Bro, and them shits is trash.
Well,
Like
then
there
that
ain't
goes by.
no
That's but
science
then
behind
you
that
get into the
Victor
size of the
wax.
bezel, and
Yeah,
the
no,
size of the
depending on the
bezel.
model of tag, actually you're paying like 20, 30 grand for the watch and
Yeah, no,
stuff like
you
that.
have some, but none of us here are spending 20, 30 grand on a watch. So I'm speaking of what we're going to be purchasing. Like I said, everything. Hey, listen, you can
Nah,
get
I'll
you
go
a,
buy a
you can get you,
$7,000 Rolex
you can,
before that.
you can get you an A-class Benz, or you go get you that 600. It's a big difference. So they have a wide range of items. Yeah, it's a Benz. Yeah, it's a Tag Heuer. But is it really the Tag Heuer you're thinking about? Nah, you're not. When you hear Tag Heuer, you don't think somebody's spending 20,000 on that.
Yo,
And
Max,
when they do that, that's a
1,800
different
sound
type.
crazy. Oh, damn. That
God
number
damn,
sound
Gotham.
crazy
Hey,
though.
next time Gotham tell
You
y'all how
said
price he
what?
sold the
You
dog
said
food,
what?
y'all let everybody know.
I
Yeah.
said that sound kind of crazy though for the grill though. Like what class of gold are we talking about?
Well, it's gonna be 14, but then two of the teeth gonna have EBSs. So I mean,
Oh shit.
I'm talking about I
Okay.
wasn't
Okay.
doing no moissanite or no shit like that.
Okay.
Hey, Delonte, can
What
you
the
not
business is?
can you not repeat
Oh yeah, I
how
know. My bad.
much the
My
man?
bad. My
Jesus
bad.
Christ,
My bad.
Yeah,
man!
nah, cause it's the homie, right? I met him through this boxing shit too, this
How you doing
YouTube
today, sir?
shit too, and he be out here
You okay?
doing shit for all boxers, celebrities, all this shit. But he just said, I'll
Oh, so
just
you
do
said
shit.
you got a plug. This a plug
Yeah, I
for
got
some
a
gangster
jewelry
shit?
plug. That's what I'm
Were you
telling
already in
you.
there? Want to open it up?
I mean, I could definitely give
Oh,
you
okay.
his IG and shit. Y'all just
Okay.
check out his work.
Yeah. Send me that. Do me that. Do me that shit.
One sec.
What shit that boy got?
Have a great day, sir. Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
Military
No,
people get on my
the
fucking
reason why
nerves.
I asked that combo is because I went to Vegas and we were in one of the hotels and they have one of those like this
Flagship
is the
stores.
actual tag store. This is
Yeah, it's
an
called a
actual
flagship. It's called a flagship. Yes, go ahead.
yeah. Not these the flagship stores usually get the actual watch it like the
Yeah,
certain
they get that.
certain models.
They carry their higher quality item,
Yeah.
not the ones that sent out to the retailers. The distributor sent out to
Hey,
third
hey,
parties.
once again, shout out to Kyle because this all came from his networking again.
Man, fuck that nigga.
Well, I don't think that's a good shout out. Like he's making you, dude. You can buy a bitch a truck for that. Like I really can get you on the auction
Get the
right now,
fuck out of here,
and you
bro.
can buy a truck. Matter of fact, we
Hey,
can buy you a truck
Kyle,
from the
how
auction.
did we link with Mike? I know we linked with him in LA, but like you knew him before that, or you knew
Yeah,
somebody that knew
yeah.
him, or what?
Shout out to Las Vegas Leon, man. We all linked up.
Oh, Leon, okay.
But listen. You get tired of your car getting broken into in the bay, or having bad issues in the bay. You can take that same amount of money, go to the auto auction, purchase you a car, fix it up, and you can have a vehicle that you use just to commute there. Plus, your daughter's getting at that age when she's gonna want to drive out and take her boyfriend out on a date, so she already has a
Nah,
car.
shut that shit up.
Right. Right. Ain't gonna be
He's
none
like,
of that
nah,
shit. Hey, look, I ain't gonna
especially
lie.
time
My
to fuck
daughter's
the
gonna be in the
tires.
Tesla, nigga. I'ma set the speed on that bitch. You ain't exceeding the speed,
Yeah.
and the mileage is set.
He said, "I'm
And
on
look, you can see
autopilot where
everywhere
she
it
is
goes.
going."
You can see
Hey,
everywhere
listen,
it
let me tell you
goes.
this,
You can
bro.
look at the camera to
That
see who walked in
that
and out of it. How this nigga
hey,
looked. He opened
that
the
Exactly.
door.
Tesla. Listen. I was just in the Tesla the other day, and I really want a Tesla. I need to get my shit together, man. I need
Y'all
to
trying
get
to
me a
go
house
half
and
on an auto
sell
auction
some
license?
drugs and something.
I ain't gonna lie,
Shit.
Kyle.
Nah, you know
I
what you
just
could do to
bought
make
the
that money?
Model X,
Let's go
going
half
He
on
with
the
could be
the
more.
auction
He could be more.
license.
Nah,
Falcon
he could be more
doors.
active on his podcast and start clipping these links and do what he's supposed to do. And he can get you a
Kyle.
Tesla
You know what you could do though? Real talk,
and
real
writing off
shit.
his business expense.
Spend you like $100 something dollars, man. Get you an LLC, right? Get you an EIN number, and
Mm-hmm.
then start establishing your business credit, bro. Go to the bank, open up a business account. They will give you a business credit card, bro. I just bought a new F-150 and a Model X with the Falcon doors on that bit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But that's all under my business credit. That ain't on mine. That's my business shit.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm finna. I'm gonna hop to it. I'm gonna hop to
You
this
got
shit.
any questions, man? Shout out to Money. Money will put you onto that, and I
Bro,
can tell you how to do it too.
I'll do it for you.
Because
You know what I mean?
I did that. I did that because I had my security firm and hell, my S corp. But see, the problem is, be careful, man. IRS. Oh my God, fuck IRS. Fuck them.
Talk to me. I'm listening.
Oh no, fuck them. I don't even want to fuck them.
Yeah. So the only thing
Them
is
the
you
real
gotta
ops.
keep
Them
all
the real
your
ops.
keep all your receipts and all that
Yeah,
bullshit.
don't listen to every nigga. Get an accountant. That's what I will say. Don't listen to every nigga. Get an accountant. I thought I was smarter than the average nigga. IRS said, take this.
Hey, Combo, I'm thinking about that, but that's a ticket though, ain't it?
It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. I promise you. And if you're making the type of money that I've overheard you say that you're making, it's an expense. It's an expense that's worth paying.
Okay.
It's so worth paying, bro.
Okay.
Like, and then back to the Tesla and the car thing, you don't, even if you want to leverage your personal credit. So, for example, I don't know if you have that at Cali, Toro. So,
Yeah, Toro. Yeah.
What my older brother did was he took and he got a loan for a certain amount of money, and he went out and he bought 4 Teslas, 2 of the new Genesis trucks, 3 Lexus trucks, and 4 Mercedes Benzes, and he put them all on Toro.
Put them all on Toro, bro. That's the jug. That's the lick.
And
like depending on where you live, like I live,
them joints stayed out. Now the problem is when they crash your shit up, like a motherfucker took one of his Teslas. And, he was pissed. We had to go out Jersey to pick it up, bro, from DC to Jersey. The motherfucker drove it there, and apparently, like Tesla has like special tires where it don't just go straight flat.
Right.
It's not like a run flat or nothing, but it's like a different type of tire. And they drove that bitch all the way out there and left it on the flat. We had to get the tow truck. We had to drive out there because they had to get a certain tow truck, and you can't even put a regular tire in it. And I was like, bro, you need to go back to back in the day and just jack somebody for their tires, bro. I'm not spending no $11. I wouldn't spend $1,100 on a tire and rim. You got me. I mean, just a tire, dog. $1,100 just a tire. My nigga.
Well, look, because the tires, they got that technology in it where you brake, it'll capture the energy from the force of braking, and it'll go right back to your battery. So that's why.
It recharges. It recharges the battery. But also, they had these things called bricks.
Hey, the way it break though,
the way you break though, bricks.
I do like how it break though. I ain't gonna lie. I give you that extra like, and then you get to like keep it moving.
And people assume that an electric car doesn't have a lot. They have a lot of torque, but they don't have a lot of horsepower.
No,
they do. Yeah, they do.
No, they do. That's torque for the cow. That's torque.
Man, listen, I don't give a damn what. Listen, what I'm telling you. I don't know what the fuck I felt, but when I put my foot on that fucking gas, nigga,
that's torque.
Hey,
that's torque.
Listen,
that's torque. Because you don't have it, and it reacts faster because you don't have to wait for
the lag from your engine.
For the injection,
none of that.
Yeah, listen, for the gas to hit.
That sucker. Listen, that sucker get up and go quick.
Which one you drive?
I think what's the Model 3? I think it is.
Yeah, the Model 3. Yeah,
the Model 3 is a sports car, right? Is that
the Model 3? Nah, it's the SUV. Wait, the Model 3, I believe is
the Model 3 is the car. The X is the SUV.
And the Y is the SUV, but the Model 3 is the car. Yeah. That shit clean as a bitch, ain't it?
Yeah. Listen,
oh man, listen. Let me tell you something.
He got the model. He got one of his Model 3s has a long range, and then the other one I've been in has that performance joint. That performance, no, it's the dual motor. That dual motor.
I was in wherever the fastest one is. That's what I was in.
You was in the one with the dual motor.
But you can spend the dual motor isn't the fastest. You can spend 5 more. I think he said it's like 5,000 more, and you could get it's a performance upgrade where they go into the computer and it unlocks it, and those are the ones that can beat the Hellcats.
Yeah, my Model X like the fastest shit in the world.
Yeah. No, and apparently Combo, that's what they're gonna be doing with the what they're gonna do with the bigger trucks, like the bigger trucks for the American car companies. They're gonna replace the gas engine with a heavy duty electric engine down the road and have it either you choose electric or diesel. The diesel engine.
So I would just say this, the federal government is looking to go green. That's all I'm going to say. So
Right. So they're giving
cash
out
stock.
tax credits to anybody who's buying vehicles. You
No.
get a tax
I'm
credit.
talking
Then
about their fleet. They're looking to purchase green in their fleet.
oh yeah, I just heard about that. My father-in-law, what's that by 2025? Everything gonna be electric.
Yes, because all
Yeah.
vehicles only have a. Damn, I'm supposed to know this, but I think it's a 3 or 6 year lifespan. After 3, no, it's 3 years. I think it's 6 years. After 6, I'm not good at my job, but yeah, after like 6, I do everything but
Because
my
you be on
job.
the phone with us, nigga.
If I go in my office, I can look at it. I can look on my desk somewhere and find it. But hold on, this truck is expiring in 2000. All right, so it's 6 years because that truck is a 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That's 8 years. So every 8 years, you have the option to
I,
release another vehicle or they'll purchase a different one.
hey,
And
real quick. I just got a text. It's the performance one, big boy. That's what I just. I
But
just
that
got a
shit ain't
text.
no joke, nigga.
I
yeah,
just
You
got a
felt
hey,
text.
how
listen,
your back hit that seat?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, it's the performance one. The text says your
hey,
boys don't know. LOL.
nah. Listen. I'm hip to the one with the performance download because he has it, but he won't let me drive it. He ain't letting me get on it. I guess he ain't like what I did with the dual motor.
Hey,
But
Combo,
huh?
your brother that's fucking with the Toro, because I'm fucking with Toro too. Is he close to the airport, like FDR or something
Yeah,
like
we
that?
got man, this bitch ass. So, like I said, he'll let me drive the Lexus trucks. He'll let me drive the Genesis to drop them off. But that performance joints, Texas and all those, he like I can't drive them. But you want me to help you do pick up and drop off? Fuck you, nigga. Find an Uber.
Yo, you gotta learn how to drive an electric car though, Combo. Like that shit ain't no.
If he
That
can
ain't.
drive it, I can drive it. I don't care if I've crashed every car I've had. I won't. Fuck
Well,
that.
there
We're
you
adults
go,
now.
nigga.
We're
That's why you
adults
ain't
now.
driving.
Hey, Combo, have you driven the Mach E Mustang?
No, I have a CTS-V, 2-door. I don't need to drive a Mustang. I have real power.
Talking shit.
No, I'm
But
saying before you decided on your car, did you ever test drive the Mach E? Is what I'm saying.
no, because that's electric. That's electric. I don't want to go electric, but it's starting to look better and better. When we took the Teslas to we drove 3 of his Teslas down to Miami, and I ain't gonna lie, man. Fuck, I hate electric cars. I hate niggas from the Bay. But some every
What's
once
your
in a
hatred
while,
with what's your hatred with people
but
from the
not niggas
Bay?
from the Bay. I
Hey,
hate
he
the
got
women
he,
from the
he
Bay.
got
I
he
hate
got
watch
he
your
got his
mouth.
heart broke.
Watch your mouth.
He got
I
his
hate the
heart broke.
women.
He
I
got his
hate the
heart
women from
broke.
the Bay.
He
And
got
with
his
that being
heart broke.
said,
So he in
every
his
once in a while you
feelings.
gotta give credit where credit is due. Dude, that joint was comfortable. All we had to do was hit the charging stations, and he has this thing where it's like a speed charge or something. Like we didn't have to wait all along.
Supercharged, yeah.
Yeah, whatever the heck that is. And
Spend
driving the
$5,
car,
30 minutes, you full. Yep.
yeah. But think about this. It was so cool because I'm driving down the road. I don't have to worry about is it going to overheat? Is the radiator going to go? Is a piston going to misfire? I'm gonna have a cylinder misfire, spark plug. Am I on it too hard and it's going to just, you know what I'm saying,
Yep. Ain't no
go
power
crazy?
train.
It's not, yeah. And then they pull over, get gas, check the oil. You don't have to do that. You pull over and just plug it. And I would never give another. I would never. First of all, he doesn't listen to this all the time, so hopefully he never hears this. But yeah, he made a smart decision. Even though I hated on him, and I will hate on him.
Now, for you, Combo, what I would tell you is if you ain't ready to take that leap, I would definitely go the hybrid route.
Nah. So I wanted to go. So as my mother calls it, and my little brother calls it, they say man. So he bought Teslas. So I want to buy this thing called a Fisk because it's different from his, and I think it looks better and it costs more. So that's what I want.
I never heard of Fisk before.
You got to look at those Fisks. Those things are pretty. Yeah, they are so pretty, and it's different than Tesla, and it costs
You heard of
more.
Fisker?
Yeah,
Lucid?
Fisker. Yeah, Fisker.
I know what
Yeah,
you're talking
Fisker.
about.
I think Obama came out and supported it, but they had like battery issues and stuff like that. But still, it looks
You
better
can
than
take a look
his.
at them Lucids too. Lucid got a vehicle. Them shits is nice too.
Oh yeah. They got one on the compound. Somebody got one on the compound. That's electric.
Yeah, that's electric.
It reminds me
One
of
of
a
my friends
Samsung
from
phone.
high school actually, Combo. He actually just recently he does is he buys old muscle cars like that are rusted out. He rebuilds them and sells them to like auctions. He recently just bought himself a fully electric supercar, like one of these fully electric supercars right now. And he says he's never going back to gas. He likes that he just has to stop and charge and doesn't have to worry about the oil and stuff like that.
Hey
Yeah,
Kyle,
no, listen.
I think Elon just cut the I think it was like a couple weeks ago. He just cut like 12 grand off the MSRP on them vehicles. So
Yeah. But I've also heard that they're taking away your self-driving privilege. So what he was telling me is that because he was
Fuck
like, man,
that.
he was telling me that because all his joints are equipped with the self-driving, which you got to pay extra fee for. And he was like, if you get 5 alerts, then you'll lose your self-driving privilege. And
yeah,
when you
you
get
gotta
5
earn that
alerts,
shit.
you got to keep your hand on the steering wheel. And they don't feel your hand on the steering wheel.
Yeah.
He said the car would do something, and if you don't
It starts
respond to
drifting.
it, you don't respond to it, you get an alert. You get 5 alerts, you lose your privilege or some shit like that, or all that. He's like, man, I don't know. Luckily, I don't let people know that I have that ability on my cars because it's going to cost me, and it cost me this much. Like, bro, you shouldn't have bought that shit anyway.
Yeah, here in
Nah.
Florida, we only have Genesis, and like Florida specifically, the
Hey,
dealers.
but what about if you just look at products throughout our human history? Electronics never last long. They're only available for updates. The things that have lasted the test of time are petroleum and oil-based machinery.
No, coal.
Well, coal, yeah, as far as like locomotives and shit like that. But
Yeah.
the nuts and bolts and screws, all that shit lasts way longer than any electronics. And then at the same time, you can't hack a gas car.
No, and that's listen, dude. I feel you, but
You can
on the
hack
flip
these
side,
shit.
when somebody
Max, you know who
hijacks one of
Elon
his-
Musk is?
Yeah, and I know his shit's been hacked before.
What? When?
he will unhack it.
Yeah, he will. And he'll correct that. He'll correct that. But the hackers are just like the dope dealers. They're one step ahead. You know what I mean? It's got to happen for you to be able to correct it.
Yeah, you're right.
Or like if you think of like in times of war or some shit like that, an EMP gets dropped. Now you don't have no fucking vehicles.
But now
Yeah.
check this. I will
Yeah.
say this. That whole so I remember he had one of his cars was rented out and somebody carjacked one of the what do you call it? I don't want to call it a tenant, a person that rents the car, right?
Yeah.
So they got luckily it was one of his Teslas that they got carjacked for. Bro, we was able to pull right up on the car. We was able to pull right up on that mother.
Yeah, they
Less
can
than 30
do it where that car will drive itself where it needs to go and lock your ass in it.
No, I ain't know it could do that. But
Now they well, at least that's what they're trying. They're trying to design that for cars, like for Tesla, something that gets stolen, then they'll just auto drive, lock you in it, auto drive you to the police station or whatever. You know what I'm saying? With the car, like they know you're not the owner type shit if you got stolen. There's difference. That's what I'm saying. Like and that could be good or bad, right, to the average person. But at the same time, I don't like someone having more control over my own shit than me. Like,
yeah, then I like
that.
a good gas guzzling. But listen, as I get older and I have children, and you're driving around with your kids, you don't want to. Why is Secret Service every fucking way?
I like the idea of a hybrid, though,
following me?
man. That's what I was looking for, a hybrid. So I had both options.
Yeah, Max, I would go
Paranoid.
with. I just bought, like I said, I just bought it's an F-150 Lariat. It's hybrid, right? So I filled it up, and it said I had like 600 and something miles to empty, right? We'll say 630. But I started driving that shit. The hybrid, the energy that generates off me braking, that shit took me from 630 to 645. Now, I've never in my life jumped in a car and the miles increased.
Yeah, for real.
So-
But the issue, what we're
What's
talking
crazy
about,
is-
guys, the issue for me is I don't think the gas companies are going to allow the whole gas industry is going to allow the automotive industry to purely move to electric. Like
Energy
we're
Well, they
is
thinking,
can't
energy.
control.
I'm pretty
they can't
sure.
control that.
Now they're
The
making
bigger-
laws
the
now.
bigger-
They're making
But
laws.
yeah, and because the federal government has
California made a law, what, 2028? I think they're going to stop producing gas vehicles in California. So, I
Yeah.
mean,
So and manufacturers are getting benefits for it. So they listen, that lobbyist group right there is out. Now, once we get someone else in, a good old school Republican, maybe their lobbyists will get us to change the narrative. But I will say that truck that you're talking about,
Oh, the diesel truck. What just happened?
I think Combo fell off.
Yeah, Kyle, go ahead and get you that. Go ahead and get you that. That LLC, man. Stop playing.
Yeah. We don't have a lot of
I'm gonna publicly apologize. My brother just called me and say, "Keep his business out my mouth." So.
Yo, listen, it ain't no huge trade secret shit. I'll tell everybody, nigga, you live next to a major fucking airport, nigga. All you California niggas with all that tourism and all that bullshit. If you in Florida, all this tourism, nigga, get you an LLC, purchase vehicles under that name, and put that bitch on Toro. End of discussion.
And we got 3 airports here in DC. We got 3 airports in between us.
Yeah, no, and
whatever.
and
I'm wrong for being happy.
And the issue, the two brand, Fisker and the other brand that you guys were talking about, not Genesis or Tesla. In Florida specifically, in Florida specifically, here we're dominated by Tesla and Genesis. We don't have any Fisker dealerships at all. I don't want to have to drive out to Georgia for that.
Yeah, it's hard to find Fisker dealerships because they had hard. So you know how the Tesla has that roof, that full panoramic roof.
Yeah,
in their roof, that's what they had recharging cells in the roof of the Fisk, but apparently it was problems with the battery. So they lost a lot of their sponsorship, and it was a new thing.
You call that? You talking about the solar plates,
like the solar
plates on that?
Yeah, it was a transparent, translucent solar joint. Like I said, let me just cut my. I don't want that in my mouth. Never mind.
Yeah, and also, I'm not sure if this was just the gas companies over exaggerating it. Remember those few stories that you kept on hearing that cars were exploding and stuff like that for Tesla at the beginning?
Yeah.
Do you think that was just the gas companies trying to?
Of course, you already know. Of course, because I ended up doing doing some research on it before I bought that Model X, and there's more regular gas powered vehicles catching on fire than there is Tesla.
Yeah, like people need to do their research before they get panicked. That's the issue.
But hybrid is the way to go, though. For all my niggas that's nervous about going straight electric, hybrid is the way to go.
So my boss has this thing called a Nissan. I think it's a hybrid. I'm literally looking right at it, and I still can't read it.
Nissan Sentra hybrid.
That's not a Sentra, but not a Sinatra. Yeah, Sentra. It's not a Sentra, but he listen. He says that all he does is plugs it up when he gets home. He charges his car up. His wife charges his car up. They got solar panels. He's like his bills drop drastically because he's not even spending any money on gas. He doesn't spend any money on electricity because he has solar panels at home, and then he charges up and he comes to work for free.
Yeah. One of the channels I watch that reviews movies, what he does, he orders a whole bunch of Tesla batteries and stuff like that, and he charges his whole house with that. Like the Tesla batteries, he charges.
That's smart. I can see that.
Huh?
Leaf. That's what it's called. Nissan Leaf.
Oh, the Leaf. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, but like I said, what he does is charges his whole home theater system and his whole house with these batteries, these Tesla batteries and stuff like that. He charges his whole, and he's not living off the grid, but he basically his whole house is electric, fully green and stuff like that, and he doesn't have to worry about his electric bill is fairly low. He says he only pays like $60 a month. $60 a month. And he's not relying on through the he doesn't rely on the government in the state to pay his electric bill. and stuff like that.
So when you said something that triggered me, that I want to ask you guys, how do you feel about living off the grid? Like me personally, I want to get a school bus and turn it into a home and just do that.
Nah.
What do you guys think about that?
I need electricity, dude. I don't think I can do that. Like,
You have
I need
generators and solar panels. Have you ever seen a schoolies? Those things are awesome.
no, but what I'm saying, I don't want to be living off the grid where I have to drive 4 or 5 hours into the city to get groceries and stuff. I don't want to be. I don't have the green thumb to plant my own food and stuff like that. I'm gonna kill my plants and stuff like that, and I would
No,
die.
okay, so maybe I worded it wrong. So like they have this thing, this community, right? It's called schoolies. You get an old school bus or a Greyhound bus or something like that. You gut it out and you turn it into a home. You put a kitchen, a bathroom, a shower, bedroom, living room, and you could just drive wherever you want to drive. You have enough water, food,
It's kind of like a
storage, and you have a
camper.
generator. It's like a camper, but it's like you're making your own.
Yeah, mobile
You
home.
raise the roof. These things are beautiful, dude. It's awesome.
So
I
is it
noticed.
similar
I was
to these
watching.
diesel pushers you see, like the high end RVs, kind of?
It looks. Yeah, I've seen something look even better than that, dude. But you're spending a fraction. Well, at the beginning, you were spending a fraction of it. But now that it's getting popular, the prices for these used ones are outrageous. It's like if you don't know how to, or you don't know the people that can weld, so like you'll cut the roof off of the school bus and you'll raise it some, and then you'll drop in the shower, you'll drop in your generator. It's like one lady, she had it awesome. Like she has this router thing in her bus that took SIM cards, and she has SIM cards from different cell phone providers. And if she said what happens is if she's driving through an area where that cell phone provider has the weaker signal, let's say you're on Sprint and Sprint has a weaker signal to Verizon, then the Verizon will automatically kick in. So she never loses Wi-Fi. Her kids can game the whole time, like gaming, like real life gaming. Like you get that, you
And
rent
the
your
issue
house out, you get a
also with
remote
what
job,
you're
and you
talking
live
about, Combo. What you're talking about,
it.
we usually have big family visiting, and I don't think those schoolies can fit the amount of people that we have visiting. Usually, we have like a large, like groups of 10 people
But you will
usually
get to visit
visiting for.
them. But you'll be visiting them. See, now you don't have 10 people coming to your house. You're in your school bus and you driving out, and you pull up at their house. And wherever you go at, let's say you go out of town, you don't have to pay for a room. You go to Disney World, you're not paying for the room. You're going to a flight. I promise you, if I had one and I pulled up in Vegas, I know Cal Davis is going to, I'm staying with Mar. I'm staying with Combo right there. He got the bed, got the flat screens, AC, heat, food, drinks,
Hey,
and it's
Combo.
free. Come on, Gotham.
Hey, Combo. Can you tell the people at
Huh?
home how I called your work phone, bro, and you had the most
Oh,
professional. That shit was hilarious, boy.
Oh, he did say yesterday he got the ability to turn that shit on.
Oh Jesus!
Can I turn it on and off, though, Cal?
Yeah, hey, look, when I hit him up, I go, "Hey, how's it going today, bud?" He had that white voice so
Hey,
quick. I was like,
he
"You
said,
coming
he
on the
said,
show?"
he said, hold on, he said, oh, everything's fine. How can I help you?
What the hell? So you have your own white voice?
Oh yeah, every black person has a white
I'm
voice.
I'm I'm
Mine
half
is,
white, so
"Hey,
is it a fake one?
Yo,
hey,
Max.
bud, how's it going? How you doing today? Okay, all right,
Gee golly, everything is great.
yeah,
How's your day?
yeah.
No,
Cut the
no,
malarkey."
That is
no.
totally unreal. But awesome job, okay? You keep going. Attaboy.
Latinos have something similar to that, but we change our voice depending on the environment we're in and stuff like that. Where if we're at work or doing an interview, we have the interview voice, but when it gets to partying or a late night voice, we have that something like that. Like we change our voice depending on the
What's up,
environment.
cuz? I'm liking that hat with all that
Called
blue, man. I'm
code
loving that.
switching.
I'm
Huh?
loving that.
It's called code switching. Everybody code switches due to like whatever environment they're in. I might talk to you niggas like a nigga one
Yeah.
day, but if we in a professional setting, I'm gonna change my vernacular to fit the setting.
Even if there's
So
even
being
those.
completely transparent, when I talk to you guys, I'm talking like this. I'm code switching. This isn't my natural way of talking. This isn't how I grew up talking.
Yeah, he grew up. He grew up talking real proper, like.
Yeah, like, it irritates my family so when they hear me talk like that. Like you talking like my girl talking like those niggers.
Oh
Come
You
on,
Jesus!
making up
come
words.
on the
That's not
troll,
even a
man.
Hey,
word.
hey, Combo.
I'm
So I got a
serious.
Hey,
question.
hey,
I
Combo.
got a
Your
question.
grandma might get punched out, cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. I might have to. I
I
might.
tried. I tried.
Was y'all niggas eating ass before Kevin Gates?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I wasn't.
I remember the first girl ass I ate. I was in the
I
seventh
wasn't eating
grade.
ass pre
Okay, I'm dropping
2008.
off. This is getting weird. This is getting weird.
Wait,
Mexicans don't eat ass.
No,
But
I
y'all eat all
don't
that
deal
damn
with a
guacamole.
drama.
ain't no drama with that.
Said what?
Ain't no drama with eating ass on your woman.
No,
Tony
no, I
say talk
don't
Spanish.
date
They can roll
because
the
I don't
tongue.
want to deal with the drama. Is what I'm
Oh,
saying.
you don't date?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
what you
I
do?
was been you missed the podcast. You missed the message show. We had a conversation about that before. Just on that message show, you got to run back and watch it.
Yeah, no, and also I've seen what other people around me have dealt with, and I don't want to be dealing with
You
that
can't
too.
live
Like,
your life off of what other people went through, man. Don't miss out on a good bitch because I went through problems with my bitch.
yeah, no, and I've had, I've dated in high school.
Yo, yo,
What you
y'all
do?
niggas is nasty, boy. Oh God.
Brother, listen,
My
ass don't taste
vernacular is
like nothing
spectacular.
but skin.
What you said, bro?
Listen,
Ass
I
don't
said my
taste like nothing
vernacular.
but skin, man.
Oh Jesus!
Don't,
No, it doesn't.
don't.
Sometimes you get
Listen.
some flavor packs, like
Oh, if you get a
noodles.
flavor pack, you a wild
Yo.
boy. You a wild boy. You get a flavor pack now.
Get that flavor pack. You love her for a long
That
time.
lemon pepper? Oh no.
Mm, you tripping. Listen. If you haven't done it, you got to try it. The moment you do it to a female, she's gonna love you forever. I promise.
She gonna squirm like a worm.
That's the part that makes it good.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what this turnaround
Now you gotta
time
get quiet
is on
now.
this jewelry, man. I'm looking at my boy. Figure out what that, you know, what's happening. And they got these science developed diamonds nowadays, so it's not even
Nah,
like,
we don't want those.
Moissanite, lab diamonds.
yeah, the lab
They
diamonds. So
passed
I'm
the diamond tester and all
Real
the
quick.
shit.
Nah,
Real quick, read the comments. I
nah.
need
We
to
don't
read
do
those
more.
comments, man.
You ain't doing no moist nights.
Kyle got moissanite earrings in right now. He's a liar. He's a liar.
I don't even have earrings. My ears
Hey,
ain't even pierced.
My
Cal.
ears ain't pierced either. Shit.
Hey, mine is, but hey, boxer section, read the comment.
Which one?
In the comment section, shout out to Raphael 32.
Oh, then his father or beef. What? I don't know what the fuck he said.
Nonito Donaire and his father are beefed out.
Did y'all watch the Jake Paul press conference?
Hold on.
Nah.
No.
Nito Demir and his father are beefing. Dad training
Yeah.
Gamboa to defeat his son.
Shout out Kev. Kev put an all nighter with a nigga last night.
Oh
Hell
man,
yeah.
hey, y'all did a hell of a job last night, man. I wish I could have done more.
Yeah, that bitch was popping last night.
My
Came
nigga,
sharing out
my nigga Kev went 0 for 3 to 0 for 10.
yeah,
Kev,
fuck
Man,
you.
Shout out to
Kev,
Combo. Shout out for Combo for pulling one, and not stepping out like the rest of y'all.
hey, Kev ain't pulled one off the podcast about nothing,
I
man.
don't think
Hey, you
Kev
know what
really
though?
serious about pulling these hoes though, man.
Nah, not really.
I'll give him the credit to that because I don't like. I think if
It's
he
just
really
fun, you know
applied
what I
pressure, he could have knocked one of them if he didn't come here on there with the
Hey, I
I
will
love
say
white
this
women
though.
shit.
I will
Yeah,
say this
my
though. That one girl,
my alpha energy gets
Tati,
him ready.
Tati, I talk to her every now and again. Yeah.
Not a part of that.
Say what?
Had fun with that one.
Y'all had
You
some
gonna hate
nice
the
ones
Bengals.
pull up.
Yeah, it was on Coop Channel last night. Ooh, where did you be finding all of these pretty women at though?
They're my baby mama cousins and sisters and shit, man. So, you know, I gotta play it cool while they up there and shit.
Yeah, you can't act like an asshole.
Yeah, I
You
can't
can't act
do
like a piece of shit.
it. Even though I'm a piece of shit, I can't be
Yeah,
a piece of shit to them because
I
they
feel
think I'm family.
it.
I will send y'all to the wolves now.
I gotta be respectable, and I'm on my way to the motherfucking sex store right now.
Man, this guy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's gonna be some freaky shit going on tonight. You know what I mean?
What you going in there to get?
Them nigga about to buy a rose for his nipples.
Nah, hell no. Nah, vibrator and some lube. That's it.
You can get all
Good
that from
old
Walmart.
fashioned
You
spit
get all
don't
that
work
from
no
Walmart.
more now.
It do, but I mean,
Nah, not when you hit the
it's
water out of
not
it.
the
Once you
same.
knock
Like,
the
you know what I
water
mean?
out of it, you gonna need
You gotta
Yeah.
get
some. Yeah, spit ain't
what
gonna
they say
help.
that Astroglide. I ain't never owned a pack of KY jelly, dog.
Man, I done missed my damn exit. Man, fuck.
Why they say Oklahoma the 7th dirtiest city in the U.S., bro?
I seen that shit. Shit. You know what? It might be. Nigga, the east side dirty than a motherfucker.
KP
South
said
side
you
too,
getting
though.
some honey packs from the sex store, nigga.
They
Gas
sell that?
station pills.
Hey,
That nigga said,
if they got the honey packs at the sex store, I'm motherfucking trying that shit tonight.
You better get you some off of Amazon. Prime that shit to the house.
"What is a honey pack?"
A honey pack is like some, I guess, like some liquid Viagra type shit. Like it's like they
Hey, I'm
take
trying
it's
that shit
a
tonight.
stimulant, I guess, keep you erect for a minute.
Oh nah. Go
Oh,
fuck with
well,
Cam.
never mind.
Go
I don't.
go fuck with
I,
that pink horsepower, man. You be alright.
what's it called? Pink horse flower?
Power, pink
Oh,
horsepower.
pink horsepower.
You
Yeah.
be alright.
Oh, look at this white lady. And I'm about to talk
It's
to her.
raining.
Hey,
Fuck,
how you
bro.
doing? I'm good. I like your hair.
Oh my god.
Say again. Yeah, I do.
You gonna
Oh,
turn
you
that
know what?
camera?
I don't. I don't. Are you gonna be right here for a minute? Oh, 7-Eleven? Yeah. I'll just meet you. Yeah. I only got no room. You wanna jump in and I'll give you a ride down there? Okay.
That nigga trying to get some top in the car.
Might as well. This ride ain't for free.
For
Y'all
real.
niggas be quiet, nigga. How you doing today?
How are you?
I'm good. Yeah.
What's your name?
Kevin.
I'm Savannah.
Oh, nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah. So where are you coming from?
That on key right down there.
Oh, the IQ. Yeah. Going to the 7-Eleven, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank
you. Shit. It's too fucking cold out here.
It is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It was so nice yesterday too.
To be out here walking like that.
What the fuck happened to the weather? It was so good yesterday.
Yeah. Right.
You smoke?
Nah, I
No?
don't know. Not for me. I'll let you have all that.
I don't really smoke either, but some guy just gave this to me.
Or
It's so pretty.
yeah. Yeah. So do you live around here or what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I live on the north side.
Yeah, me too. I've lived on this side of town like my whole life.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's weird how big Oklahoma City is, like geographically, because
yeah.
like you can live on one side of town and like
And not know nothing else about the other side at
yeah,
all. Yeah. I'm like that too, cause like I don't know shit about the south side, but
me either. I don't really like
man,
South Side,
yeah,
though.
the south side is kind of it's a little bit too ghetto for me.
It's
You know what I mean?
crazy.
It's too many Mexicans, too much bullshit.
Plus, like, I don't know if you know, like, down on like Meridian and like I-40,
Mhm.
man, girls have been getting kidnapped down there and shit.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Oklahoma City is real big on kidnapping shit. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I try not to go anywhere alone at night.
Mm-hmm. Understand that.
Well, my girlfriend's just got kidnapped.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, she got away though.
Yeah, where at? On the south?
No, it was up here. They had her at those hotels on 39th and May.
Oh hell no.
Yeah.
She's in the wrong area right there.
I mean, one of her friends, like, I guess, sold her to some guys, but the one guy he got drunk and passed out. She zip tied him to the fucking chair before she left so that he couldn't chase her.
Yeah.
And I guess there was a girl there too, and she smashed her in the head with the liquor bottle and fucking ran away.
Yeah. Hopefully it was a bottle of Jose or something.
Right?
You one of them big ass hard ass bottles.
Yeah.
Knock the shit out of nigga with.
Or fucking Carlos Rossi fucking.
Oh, the sangria shit.
Yeah. That shit's so gross.
Hell yeah. Man. Damn light taking forever though. So, are you a fan of podcasts at all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So a friend of mine has a podcast, and it's called the podcast about nothing. You should check it out on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's a fat
Podcast
nigga.
about nothing.
Yeah.
Hey,
Podcast about nothing. The fat nigga. His name Coop.
Okay.
Hey, don't we call him? You know, fat nigga, motherfucker.
Oh yeah. All right, hold on. Are you coming in?
Yeah.
I think Cabo backstage, man. Cal. She probably only want a hot 25 for some throat. Cowboy, I think Cowboy and them backstage, man. That boy about to pay a dub for some throat.
Nah, hell no, bro. I just had gave that bitch $20 and I just had dropped off.
You gave her dub.
You gave
nigga,
her
ain't get the
$20.
Yeah, just because.
Because what, nigga?
Bruh, she probably.
I don't know, nigga. Look, I'm feeling fruitful today.
Fruitful.
Yeah.
You got your sweater on, huh? Where's Mex at? This nigga got his cape on.
Nah, hell no. Hey, but honestly though, that is so out of the norm for me. Like,
bro, I ain't never seen you do that to a black woman now.
No, hell no.
White woman.
That nigga said, hell no.
That nigga, hey, that's how you holler at white bitches? All you gotta do is say, hey, I like your hair?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, bro.
Yeah, just like the simple shit. Why would I go for something hard like that?
What she look like though?
She was pretty. Camera. Yeah, she was a pretty girl.
That bitch was hoeing, man. She talking about her friend got kidnapped and all. She just got some weed gave to her. She was selling that white box.
Yeah, she probably was. But if I was like pussy deprived, I probably would have tried to pay for it though. I'm like, yeah, so shit. So do you suck dick?
You was a wild boy.
I know a lot of girls around here suck dick. You know what I'm saying?
This shit would have turned to the bang bus.
Hey,
bro, I thought you was about to get crazy. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was already quiet. Like, I thought you was about to get crazy.
Nah. I was just being nice. Yeah, but she was a pretty girl though. Like she was very, very pretty.
You ain't
But
get her
was she
Instagram, no
clean?
nothing.
No, she didn't look clean. Like she didn't look like she was like
You would have had to
freshly like
bathe the bitch and
yeah,
bring her
yeah,
back.
yeah,
I knew
yeah.
she
She
was a
didn't look
meth
like
warrior.
that. But she had a nice face though.
I knew this bitch was a meth warrior, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like her motherfucking like her fingernails, they was all like black and shit.
Oh
Like I was
Why
hell
did
looking
you
at
no,
them
even
inside
talk
the
to her?
car, like
Why did
hell
you even
no,
talk to
bro.
her?
I don't know, shit, just being
Bet you
nice.
got to get out my car, man.
That's
Yeah,
not
her
like
fingernails
you
have
didn't
been
pull
dirty and
anything,
nasty as fuck.
You let that
bro. You
bitch get in
didn't
your
pull
car with
nobody.
them bed bugs?
Right.
Time out. You didn't pull her, bro. She thought you was trying to make a sale.
Probably so. Probably so.
I'm
Yeah,
bugged.
y'all got me thinking now, nigga. I'm about to go and get my shit detailed now. Bed
No,
bugs.
you're
Oh
not.
hell no.
If you
Who
was
ain't?
real, you just pull another one and have her sit there. That way, she take whatever germs with her.
Mm.
Yo, Combo, you a savage.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, you a savage.
I ain't worse than a female from the Bay.
Yo, Combo, let me ask you. You worried about your past catching up with you?
Yeah. That's why I stay low key. I don't go to
Yeah,
clubs.
yeah.
Yeah.
I could tell.
That's why I move a certain way. Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
I don't. like you heard what I said last night on the channel. Like my wife, she knows. Only people I deal with, any women I deal with, they know. Like if somebody walk up on me and get to asking me questions, you just leave. I don't care if they're asking me is this my cart? Just walk away. Get away from me.
I'll just say mine.
This nigga let a white chick in his car
Oh
with
man,
black nails.
I love the
Black.
white women, man.
So would you even
Hopefully, I
deal
can
with?
find another one, and I'm gonna act like I want some head, so that y'all can hear it. And then I'm like, nah, I'm just playing. I don't want that.
Do you even deal with the colors?
The colors.
Outside of family, no, I'm just not. No,
No, I'm being real. Like, you don't have one on your roster that's
yeah.
like
Yeah, I do. As a matter of fact, I'm actually going out
Bro, this nigga, that
on
nigga said
Saturday.
outside the family.
Nah, I'm going out on Saturday with black woman. So yeah, so we gonna see how that go. You know what I mean?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I've met one black person that just loved white girls. I thought that was some shit on
he must have dated a girl from the Bay or something before.
Don't be
Yeah,
a
I ain't
minute.
gonna lie though. I kind of feel like we all like got like a little understanding about white girls, but when I hear this dude talk, I'm like, he like that milk of magnesia shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it ain't white, I don't
But
want
honestly, but honestly, can you blame him? Not to say agree of how vocal and boisterous he is about it, but can you blame him for feeling that way?
To prefer white over anything, that's kind of crazy. I ain't never heard of that.
No. Over your own.
That is not crazy, bro.
I ain't
It's
never
not
heard
crazy.
of that.
After dealing with the type of people that you deal with, after you look back in your past relationships with women that's like you, and you look at the encounters you had with women that weren't of your same culture, can you blame him?
I mean, I don't know. Because I
I
definitely
can't blame
wouldn't
him.
date nobody like my mom or my sister. But I
All right.
don't know if I ever had no preference for a white girl though. That
Really?
was
No.
crazy.
But have you had? So you look back at all the black girls you dated, right? And the few girls that was outside of being black that you. If you look at the interactions of what you do with Akina.
Your service breaking up, Combo. I can't keep up with what you're saying. Your signal bad. But I mean, let's not get it fucked up though. My wife is white. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't think I ever
Okay, then.
had.
So argument's finished.
Hold on, wait. So your wife is white, right?
Yeah.
But you
And that's
don't
why he's winning in
understand
life.
why I'm so vocal about how much I like white women.
Yeah, because I don't think I would have ever.
Because he lives with one. Because he lives with one. And he's just like, I don't deal with none of these women.
Damn.
That's why.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's
bro.
almost like you fetishize it, and he like, nigga, it's alright. Like I got a white wife, but
Like this is
this
normal
your
to me.
fetish, bro.
This is normal to
Yeah,
me. Yeah,
he
yeah,
like,
okay.
trust me, they all get the same. After the first
Man.
3,000 miles, got to change the oil on all of them.
Nah, but it's just crazy though. I never heard that. Like, you know, because I feel like white girls just started getting built differently recently. So like for the white girls to be like a preference for somebody is like what? Like
You know
nigga,
why?
do you order boiled chicken when you go to a restaurant?
Do you know why? Because when you
I
date a white
told y'all
girl,
that
when you
nigga got a mean tater tot casserole with
Yeah,
sauce.
man. It was the tater tot casserole, man, that got me.
but
Nah, but on some real
no,
shit,
hold
though.
on a second,
What?
hold on a second. What I would say is when I was dating white girls, you don't date white girls for their looks. Like a black girl, the first thing they put out there is their appearance. The white girl, it's the way they are, it's their personality.
Yes, man. Like
It's that you wind up being attracted to. Like,
they
damn,
are
like
so
actual
different. Like
conversation. They
they
don't
are
put so
so
much emphasis
different.
on their physical. It's
Yeah.
the intellect. It's the mentality. It's the conversation.
Oh
Like
shit.
it's
All
that.
that.
Kyle, let
Then
him
you'll be
up.
like, then you'll be like, hold on, let me find something about her I like. Like, okay, let me find something about this girl. Like, she ain't got
And
no
I
ass,
will
but she
say
do got
this
those
too.
pretty freckles.
A lot of them are naturally like submissive until you actually whatever right do something to actually
Yeah,
to
to
just
hit to
like
make it.
Man,
fuck it
shut
up.
that
They really
shit
are,
up,
bro.
man.
Listen, look.
They
Shut
are.
that shit
I
up,
am
man.
telling
Y'all
you,
niggas,
a
man.
lot of white girls
That's because you ain't got no game, nigga.
are naturally submissive until you do
Yeah.
something to fuck it up. I'm dead ass
Listen.
serious.
Hey, Gotham City, how many dogs you got at your house right now?
I mean what?
How many dogs you got at your house?
5.
See, black girl ain't going for that.
6 actually.
And
See,
because a
black
black
girl
girl
ain't
ain't
going
going
for
for
that.
Shit, mine would, nigga. I break a bitch down. Fuck you talking about?
that. Yeah. They married
Okay,
though, so there's something different.
yeah, but a sister, a Shaniqua, she ain't going for that. Now,
Nigga,
if
Why the sister gotta be Shaniqua?
Shaniqua gonna get her organs rearranged, and she just gonna sit there and
Sex
shut the fuck
nah.
up.
See, that's the difference. See, Shaniqua's gonna say that she's the alpha, and
Yeah, all right.
you got to get
Man, hold
rearranged.
up.
So,
Yeah, all
I'm
right.
about to bring my
Camera
cousin up here. Cause hey, where you at? Come get this nigga.
Man,
Al,
y'all
drop that
boy,
link in my text group real fast.
I'm about to.
she's trying to mess with the boy. That's all. She already know what this is. 18 hours, baby, show that business.
That nigga said, how many dogs you got in there? Yeah, Shaniqua ain't going for that.
Yeah, it ain't happening. You ain't gonna have more dogs and she got kids running around that house. I'm telling you.
That bitch gonna have to go there.
Now, if she from the Bay and her name is, I ain't gonna be messy. This ain't the messy show. But yeah, you know.
Where is money at? You seen that nigga in like 3-4 days.
You just had a show on his joint, bro. We was
Yo,
right
so
there right before it started.
y'all think what separates white women and black women is the alpha mentality?
I think what separates white women and black women is damage. And I say that in a positive manner for the black women. So don't come out here and say I'm talking down on y'all. I think the black woman's mentality and what they had to go through, it's like a muscle, right? The muscle gets stronger as it tears and repairs itself. With a black woman, that muscle, that wall, the birds they had to build up to protect themselves, is a strong muscle that they had to keep repairing itself for. The white women have had the privilege to follow, and had the privilege of knowing that it's okay to follow because they had something to follow. The black women don't have an item to follow because when they do let a man lead, that man ends up incarcerated because of the way the system was set up. So they're left with nothing to follow, and women who tell them they don't need to follow, and teach them they don't need to follow, and teach them to
Hey, how
be
you doing?
men, and the women end up being the complete opposite of what we need,
All right.
while white women have the opportunity to learn to be a woman, to be feminine, to be in touch with her femininity.
Yo, this nigga trying to sneak and catch something.
He gonna catch herpes with all them damn white girls. Oh no, he white girls don't catch crabs. That nigga walk out of there with a seafood boil on his dick. You better stop it.
Yeah,
I hate
yeah,
being sober. I remember
yeah, man. But I remember like a white girl was very unattractive. All up like till I hit middle school, and then like white girls started having like fat asses and shit. I was like, yo, where the fuck did this come from? You know what I'm
I didn't
saying?
start liking black girls until like middle school. And I was like, oh my God, they're beautiful. And I went from like only liking white girls with blue hair and blue eyes.
Oh, you only like white girls too?
When I was younger, yeah. Yeah, I remember I lived in Austin, Texas for a long time. That's all I knew.
You like them Southern belles?
Very beautiful, angelic. First girl I ever fought over was a white girl.
Okay.
Chill, B.
The first ass you ate was a white girl's, huh?
Nah. I was in Atlanta at that time, and one of them freak ass bitches turned me out. It was a bitch from the A. She's like, nah, I'm gonna do this with my mouth, but you go ahead and put your mouth right here. And I did.
Combo has to be stopped.
Put me on the screen, Kyle.
Hell nah, Kyle. Leave that nigga right. Nah.
He said, leave that nigga. Hold on, what do he look like? Oh, come on, bro. Come on, bro. A bunch of dudes. Let's go to the boxing section. We ain't about to have no dildos on camera.
They got pocket pussies in there?
What? They do. I'm about to
like,
look.
Mill,
oh, yeah.
I broke my ass.
They do got them right here.
Yeah, man.
What's behind the counter, though? What she look like?
Do people even go buy DVDs from sex stores anymore? Like, because nigga,
no, you buy trannies from there.
Whoa, hey.
You buy what?
Trannies from there.
That ain't bad. It's only 84.
I know I got a homegirl who works at a DVD sex porn store thing, right? And she was like, yeah. And she like, you ever look in the parking lot on Fridays? The parking lot be packed at my job. I'm like, yeah, man. I figured it'd be all the Mexicans or something. I don't know. Niggas is trying to beat their dick, or maybe a stripper's trying to get clothes. She's like, no, it'd be this thing called glory hole, and it just be guys just back there putting their stuff in the hole, and they don't know what. She's like, they don't know what's on the other end. But I know they gotta know it's a man. No way that feel like a woman. I'm like, bro,
all you cool right here.
I'm like, you supposed to put niggas on and be like, nah, this ain't what you want to do. That's a nigga back there.
Who's it modeled after? Who's the lady?
Kia Nora.
She go crazy.
Bro.
I see her on Twitter.
I've never heard of her.
Hey, Kev, do you got DoorDash and Uber Eats?
Do I have DoorDash? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I used to do it. I haven't did it in a long time though.
No, I'm talking about you. Will you be able to send food?
Oh yeah.
You'll be all right.
And Cabo just took a slick little undershot, man.
Yeah. I know he did.
Cabo's a dirty dog, though.
This is like watching a nigga walk to death row, like, yeah,
I've never seen it in any of this stuff before though. But if I was gonna get one, it will be this one right here.
Yeah. Bro, this is not that type of show. Come on, man, you gonna get my man flagged.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm saying I ain't seen you put one bitch, but you spend a lot of time in a porn store.
That nigga.
But it makes sense though, because if you know what I'm saying, you having fun, you having good conversations with that one, then nigga, your standards are low.
Oh, you talking about
I'm gonna bring you to DC,
girl,
bro. And I'm gonna get you flat. Watch. You gonna be like, damn. I'm gonna have you like platinum talking about this fat motherfucker can do this. I know I can. I'm gonna be like motivation. Martin Luther King to the niggas. I hate to go in my office. If I lose signal, I'm coming back. I just gotta go in here and act like I'm doing something on my job today. I haven't been on my computer in 2 days.
My milk of magnesium.
You like dogs, Kay?
Oh, what'd you say?
You like dogs?
Yeah, I do.
You got to stay wrong.
No, I don't actually. No.
Oh, you fucking. I don't know if it's gonna work.
Oh shit, me.
Damn, man, where the ladies at? Kyle, let one of the ladies come up here, my nigga.
What's that doing?
There's groceries outside, nigga. Go get that bag.
I am my brother's keeper.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Ah, that nigga, man.
Shout out to the boys. Shout out to the homies. Hey, Mo, I'm
What?
so good at my fucking job. I'm so good at acting like I'm doing my job. That I'm about to get a motherfucking bonus,
Hey, nigga.
bro. I haven't done my job since I started working here.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Fly under the
I be
radar.
I be faking it like a freak bitch in the club,
Nigga said,
like a homeless bitch in sex.
nigga.
Don't no bitch make more sex. Look, a bitch. Nobody fake it better than a bitch that's homeless taking some dick.
Is it homosexuals out here for women too? Like I know
Hell
niggas
yeah.
fuck with bitches to sleep on their couch all the time. Is
Nah,
it
bro.
bitches sleeping in?
A female will like try to bring her, like put her kids on you and all that shit real fast. Man, somebody was talking about the other day, like he had a chick. You see, the problem is niggas be too thirsty. Niggas be simping. Niggas be simping. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, listen, man. It's certain lines I draw. You ain't bringing your kids into my home. You ain't staying over no 4 or 5 days. Now I'm trying to figure out what's going on. What's really happening? I done went up, got up and came home from work. I get mad when I come home. Like I had this. She was bad as shit. Badass Jamaican chick. Her name Tadra. Bad as shit. She Jamaican. You know what I'm saying? She's an engineer. She made more money than me. You know what I'm saying? And she was young. She was 24, 25. This is back in like November, maybe December. I'm fucking her. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? The first 2 times I came home, she laying in the bed. She had oxygen on the stove, got a nothing but a thong on, talking about I was waiting to make your day better. After a while, I started saying, bitch, you gotta get you a job when you're not working from home. You got your own place. You gotta go home sometimes. I don't care about the pussy and the food and you know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm good. You gotta go away. I gotta miss you. I can't do no female in my face every day. I'm not saying you gotta work, but you gotta be active. A female that's unmotivated is unattractive. Like, yo, what do you mean you don't bake, you don't cook, you don't drink water? Bitch, you was a nigga.
Hey man, these bitches be wanting to be niggas, man.
I can't get with that shit. And Shorty used to flex on me all the time.
Oh no.
You don't make money. I make more than you. I can do whatever. Okay, bitch, you can get the fuck out too. I damn sure about to have me something else here.
Bro, my kids be just doing the goddamn most. They can't never be player, bro. Like I
Be
just bought
player.
them. I just bought them boba and pizza and shit. Like, but yet they still up here arguing over a damn watching something on the TV. Like,
They
bruh,
kids, bro.
I'm
They
about to
kids
put
and they siblings.
I'm about to put them in the head like both of them and clack their heads together and watch this. So all right, fine. I'm gonna just drink the boba to myself. Well, you
You
better
got money.
calm
You
down.
take your kids to boba. I never even had that.
Hey,
Man.
hey, Combo.
Yes, sir.
Combo. Kev ain't got no DoorDash, bro. He can't afford that.
It's a ball spot on your chin.
That's a ball spot on my chin.
Hold on,
Yeah.
you said Kev can't afford what?
You right, because Kev did say he worked for DoorDash. He don't have DoorDash. He gets money off DoorDash.
No, nigga, I haven't did DoorDash in like a year.
Dad, watch the
I've
sniper.
never done DoorDash. I will never. There's no nothing
I've
anyone.
done it
I'm not
before
using my
because I had
vehicle
needed it.
to do anything service. You got me fucked up.
Kevin is far from broke. Very, very far.
Hey,
I know
I
you're
noticed.
very frugal.
Hey,
Hey,
I
I'm
noticed
not
that.
far. I'm close.
Hey, I know this ain't the messy show, but I'm about to be messy though. Hey, Combo, this feelings, Kev.
Oh, about what? What happened, Kev?
Nah, shit.
What happened?
I have no idea what's going on right now.
You was talking shit about me too last night?
Ain't that right, Coop?
I heard Max talking shit.
Stop.
Oh yeah, that, yeah.
You talking shit about me too? What you trying to say? I'm misogynistic?
Nah, we talking about TT.
No, them the shots I'm taking, yeah, but nigga, I'm good.
Hey, listen.
I'm sorry, I'm good.
Hey, y'all got to do the Negro Olympics for her, bruh.
For
Stop
what?
hating.
I ain't hating.
Y'all got to do the Negro Olympics.
First of all, he loves white women. He's not going to take her serious. She's very Afrocentric. She's not going to take him serious. But
Yeah,
he
she
does have.
was.
If he has a spare room, then she's gonna do what she got to do.
Skirt.
Jones.
I love white ladies.
Nah, okay. I guess they trying to say I'm feeling some type of way because I was just talking to her. That's what I was
for
gonna
real?
take out for Valentine's Day and spend that $400 on. But I was like, man, that's a waste of time. And she got the
Yeah.
popping
Shout
shit,
out
and I was
Detroit.
like, oh nah. I was like, oh hell nah. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be disrespectful and ungrateful. I'm not about to take you and yours out for no Valentine's Day and you disrespectful. The
Nah,
fuck
hell
that look
no.
like?
No. Hey, but you know what
She
though?
kept assuming that I wanted the pussy. Like y'all didn't just see me get a threesome, bump into a threesome. Plus, I would fuck 2 other bitches that same day. Not together, but before I fucked those 2 bitches together, I fucked the bitches by themselves. The other 2 bitches by themselves. But ain't no hard feelings, bro. That shit ain't fun.
Yeah.
Now, if he caught a good one, then that, you know what I'm saying? I
Lock
want to
the
grab a good
door.
black woman. But that one right there gonna make him not fuck with black women ever again. That motherfucker have his ass disowning his mama.
Man, I thought I had some water in here. Damn.
But y'all sipping asses last night. Y'all just
Nah.
trying to let them women get away with saying the dumb shit they were saying.
No, I wouldn't let nobody fly at all.
Letting them get away with that wild ass outlandish bullcrap they saying, talking about the characteristics of a what you say, the characteristics of an alpha woman is stern and
Dominant.
dominant, stern, and fucking all I heard was stubborn, nigga. That's
No,
all I
you had heard me on there. Like what I said. I had said that you sound just like a dude. This is exactly what I said. Like, who wants to deal with that shit? Like you
Niggas that carry
motherfuckers
purses. Niggas that
challenging
carry purses that sleep on the couch. Listen, you notice this one thing I didn't notice.
me all the
Everything
time,
they were
shit like
saying,
that. Like fuck that.
do you ever know? Did you notice everything they were saying when they was talking about them getting into it with a man and having a problem with the man? They putting the man out because you're used to dealing with men that don't have.
Exactly. Yeah.
You can't put me out, Sean.
Hell no. And I had told them last night that maybe y'all are just picking the wrong dudes. It's like
Yeah,
y'all just
yeah,
fucking with
yeah.
ain't shit ass niggas.
That's what I was trying to get to, but I was trying to get people. I like to try to get people to walk into the epiphany, right? I want them to be like, oh wow, okay, maybe it's this because, like I said, looking at yourself is the hardest thing you have to do. So self-reflection, that's why we have a mirror. So I try to help people walk to that mirror and look into themselves and see, like, okay, I have my own flaws in certain issues. Like I know what my flaws are, and I know it's probably flaws that I don't see. So I try my best to really and truly reflect on myself and my actions and say, okay, I've done X, Y, Z wrong, and try to improve off of those things. Now, if I just sit back and just get angry about everything someone says or does, and I take and allow someone to identify it as a positive trait when it's not cool. That's like a bunch of crackhead. You ever see a crackhead make fun of a dope thing? That's what that shit is like. Like, oh, I'm an alpha female. I'm an alpha female. No, you're bitter. You're bitter. You're broken. You're damaged, and you're stubborn. You're a headache.
Yeah,
that's what you are.
You can't keep a man. That's all.
Yeah.
All I hear, whenever I hear that alpha female shit.
You're trying to token it like all right, it's cool if we have miscommunications and we have issues that come and go. And my thing, like, that makes a woman extremely attractive to me is the ability to listen to change behavior. Like that change behavior, like, okay, we talked about this happened, we both identified what we was at wrong. I'm going to do my best to change my behavior in it, and you're going to do your best to change your behavior in it. But if you keep doing the same shit over and over, or you keep showing me the same shit over and over, bitch, I don't need another kid. I got 5.
You know what, fellas? A lot of times it's not that people is picking the wrong people. It's just motherfuckers don't do their investigation first.
You're right. You're right.
See, this is new. This is new style of dating over the internet and meet motherfuckers on Snapchat and all this old shit. You gotta meet a bitch, take her out, talk to her, spend time with her, learn who she is. Because her having a big ass and nice titties and being pretty, that's cool. But that shit's gonna pass eventually if you stay with the bitch long enough. Then what you got after that? After y'all fuck, what can you do after that? Can y'all talk? Can y'all go places? Do y'all like the same things? You know what I'm saying? You got to be compatible with somebody if you're trying to be in a relationship with somebody. Because two motherfuckers who don't like the same shit and always clashing. You want to go here, she want to go there. You want to watch this, she want to watch that. You like to stay home, she like to go out. It ain't gonna work, man. You gotta meet people. You gotta understand who they are before you decide to start fucking them. Number one, and number two, start living with them and trying to be with them in a relationship.
I tell you this too, OG. Time could change a lot of that shit too.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. Because
exactly.
you know, young love is beautiful. Time just make it ugly. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. That's it. You know, I'm speaking from experience. I've been with this woman damn near 22 years, man. So it ain't like we fucking like we was fucking when we first met. It ain't even about that no more. It's about knowing that she got my best interest at heart and I got her best interest at heart.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not about that no more. It's not about what she look like no more. It's not about none of that. It's about the person she is. It's badder bitches out there. But do they have my best interest at heart? Are they gonna do what she do for me? Am I willing to do what I do for her for some other broad? I doubt it. I doubt it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
But that's what you learn in a long committed marriage. Like you have that moments where it's like it's not about sex no more. It's about
Nah, I ain't about that.
when
That's
stuff
the
goes
past.
left. No matter what, I want to take care of you. No matter what, you're gonna take care of me. You have my best interest in hand, even if I'm not around. You got my best interest in hand.
Exactly.
That's what it's about.
We done been good. We good right now. We got it going pretty good. But it was
Mm-hmm.
times, man, nigga, it was bad. I'm talking about
Yeah,
eating bread and drinking water bad. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, yeah.
And
Dude,
she ain't left. She ain't leave. Most bitches are both.
there you go.
It's time she done fucked up some of my money, a lot of my money. I ain't leave
Yeah.
because I know the person on the inside. You know what I'm saying? You
But that
gotta
comes with
go
time.
through some
But that
shit with
comes with time
somebody.
and trial. That
Exactly.
comes with time and trial. So, like me personally, like I said, what I was just saying before, I know my flaws is I give fast, I give easily. I'm actually a kind person, so I'm gonna give fast, I'm gonna give easily, and
Right.
a person will take advantage of that.
Yeah. But once
And
you
I
see,
have to learn. Go ahead.
once you see that it's more going out than coming in,
Yeah, I get cold.
it's time for you to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and so I've actually had this conversation with a female, my female best friend. You know, and she broke me down. She was like, "Listen, you can't be mad." And it was a woman I was dealing with, my ex. She was like, "You know, you can't be mad that you gave this girl everything, and now that you stumbling, you got a little bit of hard times, and you trying to, you know, I was trying to buy some property and stuff like that. I'm trying to get like a cool 7 acres right now."
Right.
So I'm like, "Listen, we got to tighten up. This and that gonna happen. The bowl of weed on the table at the party for everybody to smoke out of, throwing out a QP for everybody just to smoke on and have fun. That ain't happening. You know, maybe Ace of Spades every night. That ain't happening. Like, we gonna have to really budget this shit out and figure this shit out." And
she wasn't with it.
She wasn't with it. But like my friend told me, and she was like, not that. She said, "Yes, she's wrong for not sticking beside you," but she said the problem is you become so cold because you give so much. I become so cold, and I become a completely different person.
Yeah,
And
but you got
to
to
me, it's
remember.
not gonna be a completely different person. It's like I gave you the good strength. Now, all right, then fuck it, it's up, and you completely.
But see, but you got to remember this. But you got to remember this. You created that.
Yep. Nah,
You created that.
Listen, I've had people tell me, "Dude, you told her not to work. You told her she don't have to work. She never had to do anything. So why all of a sudden she can't go and swipe the card? Why all of a sudden she can't just go drive? Or why all of a sudden she can't have whatever she want to smoke or whatever she want to eat? You telling her something that she's been doing for 4 years is now a no. Like, you just can't do that."
No.
Now, me looking back, you know, with my ex-wife that I was with for 6 years, when things got tight, this woman, I remember I was walking and I had holes in my shoes, bro. But my wife and my son had clothes.
Right.
And it was wintertime. All I had was a sweater. I had holes in my shoes. I was like, man, I'm about to go back to the streets. I'm about to rob niggas. I'm about to pull a couple licks and do a couple flips, get this shit back together. I came home, and what stopped me from doing is that I came home and she had a pair of shoes on the table for me.
See?
And she said, "I noticed that you've been walking. You've been walking. Like, I noticed you come home, your socks are always wet. Let me see the bottom of your feet." And I showed her my shoes, and then she was like, "You gotta take care. You gotta take care of yourself so you can take care of us too."
Right.
She spent her hard-earned money. She didn't get no tan or no food stamps, no WIC. She had a job. You know what I'm saying? I was putting her through school for IT, and she had got a little job at a daycare. She took that little check, and she bought me some shoes.
Yeah. That's what you need.
To this day.
And that's what you need right there. I mean, I'm sorry it didn't work out for y'all, but that's what you need.
Yeah. That's what's important. That's the. I ain't even check to see my balls left. But that's what you need because that's what matters.
Somebody that's selfless. You know what I'm saying? Not selfish, but somebody that's selfless that will look out for you when you can't look out for you.
Yep. When you sick, man, and you can't move, and bro, I remember I had COVID when it first hit. Now I got one lung. So I didn't know I was down that bad, but I went to the hospital. So I was like, man, I don't know. I just feel super sick. I don't know. I walk in there, they got this little thing they can put on your finger to tell you your oxygen level. So they do it on there. They just throw me on the cart. I'm like, he's not breathing. I'm like, this bitch is tripping. I'm talking to you. I'm walking, bitch. I'm breathing. They like, your oxygen levels were so low that you were borderline about to pass out. Like, you were at the line of passing out. Now, I was only in there for probably about a good maybe 7 hours. I discharged myself, walked about that joint. So man, I'm not standing there. If I'm gonna die in the bed that I just paid for. I'm not about to die in no bed in no hospital looking at the wall. I call my ex like, hey, listen, come get me from the hospital. She's not picking up the phone, no nothing. I find out she riding around in my car. Bitch, I'm in the hospital for not even a day. Not even a day, Shawty. Where the fuck you gotta go? Where do you gotta go that's important? Oh, I was just telling people not to come pick you up because I know you're stubborn. Nah, when I call you and I need you, you're supposed to be there. Just like if anybody that's in my circle, if they call me, they need me, I'm gonna be right there.
Now, what she should have did was came up there and told you, no, stay your ass in this fucking bed.
Yeah.
That's what she should have did.
Yeah.
These people go to school for 13, 14, 15 years to learn this shit. They know what the fuck they talking about. Stay your ass in this bed till they tell you can leave.
Man, fuck that.
Don't worry about what's happening over here. We got this. You get yourself together. Because if you ain't right, ain't nothing around you gonna be right.
Yep. No, you're right. You're right. And like I said, I look back in hindsight and see like, look, 6 years, maybe I did, fuck up my marriage. Maybe I might have had a good one. I don't know. I don't like the fact that her body is getting back super right though. Like she is looking really, 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 really fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. I'm tired of my mother telling me how good she looked. I'm telling my brother telling me
So
how
what
good
happened?
she looked.
Was you out just fucking bitches? Was you out just doing you during the marriage?
I did a
or
little
what
bit of
was
everything, man. She came home, caught me. I wasn't in the bed with the chick, but I was on the couch.
You had the
with bitches
bitch in your
our
house.
bed. Yeah,
You had the
she's
bitch in your
seen
house.
videos of me on the Pornhub, fucking
Yeah,
bitches
you
in our
can't.
bed.
Yeah, so you can't say you don't know if you fucked up your marriage. You
Nah,
did.
because I came back harder when we had separation, bro, and I came back harder because like I bought her a house, bought her a car. I said, "This is us. We in it. I'm not fucking up ever again." And I was
But
fake.
what you gotta understand is
When I got fired.
this. But you gotta understand this. Some things you do to some people, everybody ain't the same. Some people don't get over that shit.
Yeah. So I think we was getting over. What happened was I think I feel like the straw that broke the camel's back was two things happened. I had got fired from the police department and I went back to doing what I knew best. And she found, paraphernalia in our son, even though it's not her biological son, she still visits him to this day. She found paraphernalia in his toy bin. But not the toys that he played with, his old toys that we was giving up.
Yeah, that'll do it.
When she started spazzing out about it, I also lost my temper. And
yeah, that'll do it.
I didn't like beat her up or nothing like that, but I did. I don't know, man.
But when you talk about it, when you think about this though, when you talk about it to yourself, when you think about it, you know you was wrong as two left shoes, right?
Man, yeah, man. I wouldn't listen. I wish I'd have never even had a fucking gun in that house. I should have never raised my voice at that woman. I should never had grabbed that gun. I should never did none of that shit. I shouldn't even had drugs in the house. I should have started looking for a job. I should have told her that I lost my job. I should have told her the truth. I should have been more transparent. I should have sat down and talked to her.
Yeah, see, that's a lesson. But that's a lesson that you learn. It cost you a lot, but that's a lesson that you learn. So now you know in your next relationship, no matter where it goes, you know that if you be honest, man, if you be honest all the time, then whatever happens with that relationship, you can live with it. Because you know you wasn't bullshitting, you was all in and you was honest.
Yeah, and that's how I deal with my relationships now moving forward. Like anyone I'm dealing with, I'm giving my all. Look, we can talk about this, we can communicate about this. Like, man, I was just out on a date with a chick, you know what I'm saying? And before I even decided to turn around and take her home, I thought about it. I was like, man, how else can this work? Is it another way this can work? Is it another way this can change? Is this another way something I can do? Is it a different approach? Is it different anything? And then when she had not noticed that I was turning around and dropping her back home, she like, why would you do this? And because of her reaction, let me know that I was doing the right thing. Because her reaction wasn't, damn, you know what did I do to make him do this? It was, what the fuck is your problem? I knew right then and there that this isn't a person that I can communicate with, that I can humble myself with. And we was talking about this last night on a channel, on a podcast about nothing. It doesn't make a woman an alpha, quote unquote, alpha woman or the dominant person because she's yelling and screaming and a man is following. It actually means the complete opposite. When I can follow my woman, that makes me a stronger man. There's no marriage that's long term when the man does not follow his woman. But it doesn't mean that he's the punk, he's the pussy. It just means that he trusts her, he loves her, and he listens to her.
Yeah, if you can't listen to your partner, man, then you don't need to be with them. You can't trust their judgment. If you don't value their opinion, then you're wasting your time.
Yeah, but it's going to be realms and situations that she's going to, like, so for me, I can only speak for me, the balance that works for me is that, yes, baby, I will listen to you. Go ahead. I know you want me to do this. Go ahead. All right, you don't want me to spend the money on the bottle today. Go get a smaller bottle. I'll do that. You don't want to do this. I'll do. I'm cool, baby. I'll listen. But when I open my mouth and say that's not happening, it ain't a word back to be said. It ain't a word back to be had. If I'm wrong, then let me be wrong. And we pick up the pieces when we fall. But it may be a reason why I'm telling you this, and I can't tell you why. It's just I just need this to happen this way. I don't need you to go down that street.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna tell you this too. When you finally find somebody that you love, that you really love, that you're in love with, and you really care about them, you love them. Every decision that you make, you're gonna take that person's feelings into consideration before you make it.
Yeah, you're right. And I learned that because once I started to love my wife, my ex-wife, when I started to love her, I started to think like, hey man, like I could fuck this broad. I'm gonna go home and get this regular ass born pussy. It's cool. Or I'm just gonna go home and play the video game. It's cool. Because I don't want to hurt her like that. Like I don't cheat now, not because I can't get it, or like it's a lack of me getting. It's because it's not worth whoever I'm dealing with. If I'm dealing with you, it's not worth me causing that type of pain to you, that type of embarrassment to you. God forbid I catch something and bring it back home and hurt you. That's not cool.
But that comes with age and experience and wisdom.
Yeah.
You don't know that shit when you're young.
Yeah.
You don't
But
give
I've
a
also
fuck. You're
learned that I can
selfish. You're
only
thinking
date.
about yourself.
Yeah. But I learned now that I can only date women that has been married. I think like the only relationships that I've had that were like really good relationships outside of my after I got divorced was with women that were once married before. Because and I'm not talking about a 1-2 day or 2 years. Like you got to put some years on you for that shit. We talking 4 or 5 years at least, and then because you date differently, you argue different, you deal with adversity different. Like yeah, man. It might be times where I can't stand you. You get the fuck out of my face. Take your ass on that couch. But guess what? She gonna bring me that plate, and I'm gonna eat that pussy. We don't like each other, but I'm gonna make sure I do my job. You gonna make sure you do your job. These bills still gonna get paid. You're not gonna disrespect me. And the big flag is the way how women talk to you when they get angry. If you talking to me like I'm a nigga, or like you a nigga and I'm a nigga, then I can't be you a nigga. Because I got, like you said, when I'm like you said, you use soft gloves. You like, hey, how can I say this to her without hurting her feelings? Look, baby, I don't think what you did was right. We might need to try this differently. I understand it's might not be my place to speak on this, but hey, have you thought about doing it this way? Not you stupid ass bitch. The fuck you look like doing some dumb
You
shit
can't
like
be doing
that.
that. The disrespect is just gonna get more disrespect. That's with anybody.
But the women now, they don't understand this new generation of women and it's quote unquote alpha women. They don't get how those words.
You get your own money though, right? And you take care of yourself, correct?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you get your own money and you take care of yourself. So what you got to do, this is what I do. I have a list of things that I will tolerate and things that I won't tolerate.
My old head man was just
you
telling me
do
that. He just told me I need to sit
on
down
that,
and do something.
no,
like
Willis, if you start doing shit that I can't tolerate, I'll just make an adjustment and move on because I've been getting money for a long time and I'm going to keep getting money with you or without you. It may cost me a little bit because I live in California, but so be it.
Yeah.
But nothing is more important to me at this point in my life because, I'm in my late 50s, actually. I'm 56. Nothing is more important to me in my life at this time than my motherfucking peace.
Yeah. So
I'm not going to be arguing and going back and forth. When I come home, that's my sanctuary. I'm supposed to be at peace. I'm not going to argue with nobody. I'm not going to argue with no motherfucking body. And especially, I'm not going to argue with a motherfucker where I pay the bills.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go back and forth with you. So
No,
if we
no,
can't
no,
get
no,
along,
but don't get me wrong.
one of
There's
us
nothing wrong
got
with
to get
debating
on.
and us bumping, but it's not. Listen, there's nothing wrong with us having differences. And
Right.
I'm not
That's
saying
fine.
that you gotta be a slave or be
No,
a sucker or whatever you want to call it.
no, hell no.
You know, be a submissive woman. No, I'm just saying be my woman. Just like I
Yeah,
need to be your man. Like I need to know that right now this isn't the hill I need to die on. Just walk away. I need to walk away. I give it to you, babe.
yeah,
And you need to understand that when I'm being quiet and giving it to you, hey, he just gave me that. He gave me
yeah,
that. Because I got to remember, like, hey, she did give me that one. Let me go ahead and, let me go ahead and make this happen.
yeah, man. Peace is what's most important, man. Because if you're not peace, if you don't have no peace of mind, if you don't have no tranquility in your life, no sanity, you always into bullshit and arguing, and your whole life is gonna be confused and fucked up. Because you never had time to sit down and reflect and think. You always worried if this gonna hurt her feelings, is this gonna hurt her feelings. I can't say this, I can't say that.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta be compatible with a person where you can talk to him and tell him what's going on with you, what's on my mind. Look, this is what I'm doing, this is what's happening, or this is what you're doing I don't like. This is what am I doing that you don't like? Tell me what I'm doing so I can correct it. Because if I don't know, how am I fixing it?
What I'm trying to learn how to do is, so I don't know if it's a problem or not, but I noticed that what I do is I take something off the table. If we're talking and I'm saying, let's say I'm expressing to you what I'm going through, let's say regarding my children, and I'm venting to you, and you come at me with aggression, then I'll just take that off the table. Or if I'm talking to you about financial moves and how to move or what's the next move to make, and you come out your mouth, and I'm like, all right, if I say like, listen, I don't know if I want to buy another car, do I want to sell a car, do I want to go ahead and, if I do get this another car, it's going to offset my debt to income ratio, it's going to offset what I'm trying to get for the property. When I do purchase a property, I do like this one property, but I want mineral rights because I want to be able to receive money for the value of the property, maybe to offset my tax debt and stuff like that. And the female get to talking about, well, at least you got somewhere to go. Okay, so me being able to plan and make these moves is offensive to you. So let me take that off the table. And then our conversation becomes smaller and smaller and less, because now the items that it makes me are no longer there because you attack each of those items. And I start pulling it away in the hopes that, hey, maybe I can still be, I don't have to have all of me, which probably shouldn't feel this way, but all of me shouldn't have to be into the relationship for me to be all in for you. I can give you everything and everything you need and be all there for you. Maybe just I can't expect that back from you.
Well, the thing is, that goes back to what my first point. You got to find out if this person, if they thought processes and their goals are in line with your goals. She may not want to do that.
Fast, and like you said, you're doing shit so fast, you won't
know. Right. She may not want to do all that. And if that's not what she's trying to do, if she don't want to, be involved with you buying property, she don't want to advance herself that way, she got another way she want to do it, and you let her go on and find her own way. She's not for you. But if this is what you got your heart set on and you trying to buy some property, you want to do this, then you need to do that. And if she's with it, cool. If she's not, let her go about her way and find somebody that has goals that are in line with your goals.
Correct. No, you're correct. You're correct. What I was talking to old here, he said the one thing like you said, he said that, and my man, he was like, like you said, you need to make a list of what you're going to stand for and what you're not going to stand for.
Right.
Because he said him and his wife have a list because they're polyamorous as well. He's like, they got a list. If this woman ain't XYZ, they cutting it right then and there. And also, he was like, you got to stop dating down. You can't expect someone who's not on the same platform as you to be thinking like you. It's going to be very rare for someone in my age, a person of my age, to be thinking like me, but not having the income and having the not even being in the same rooms, not without the ability of being in the same rooms that I'm in.
And you say you
exposure.
You say you polyamorous, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to find somebody who's into that lifestyle. Number one, first and foremost.
Yeah.
You can't be trying to convert some broad who's looking for a stable relationship into that because it's never gonna work.
It always comes out bad because they'll say that,
Yeah.
hey, they with it, and then next thing you know, it's selfish. Well, if a woman really loves a man, then they're not going to share him. But hold on. We started off like this. I let you know from the beginning that this was. I let you know this is how I am. Now, I'm not saying I'm out here looking, and the problem is a lot of people have the wrong idea, just thinking that polyamorous means you got to be out here looking for something all the time. No, that's not what that means. And it does not mean that we got to split bills all the time. No, that's not what that means. I don't believe in my woman having to work. So that's why my tribe, I will never be in a tribe over two women ever again. I was in a tribe where it was 4 women, and that shit was extremely expensive and extremely emotionally and mentally draining. And it started not only being expensive and like spending money out, but it stopped my ability to bring money in. Because
But the bitches you fucking with now, the bitches you fucking with now, are they into that lifestyle? Is that what they into, or did you try to convert them?
I've had females that was into it or say they were into it and then change it, and then I had females who you know, I'm like, you know what, we'll see what happens. Maybe she'll change, right? But what I'm doing now is I'm not even letting females know anymore. That's what I am. Because you're gonna fuck with me, you're gonna fuck with me because you fuck with me, not because what I got, not because what I do. Don't worry about how I'm living. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Fuck with me because of who I am. The rest of that shit, you know what I'm saying? If you fall in line, you fall in line. If you don't, you don't. Because being polyamorous doesn't mean I have to be with multiple people. It just means that I understand that our love can transcend just the two of us. And I would be selfish if I stopped you from receiving the love you receive from another man or woman.
What is it? Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, take that 4.
It's works in there.
All right. I'll be back. All right, go ahead.
No, I was saying that's what polyamorous means to me. It doesn't mean that like, oh, I get to be with all these different women and she get to be with all these different men. It just means that all these different women and men, however she chooses to live, however she chooses to poly, it just means that we understand that, hey, there may be another connection out there that our heart and souls desire. And if we can agree on us receiving that connection together, how dare, like, let's say I just go to the extreme. If my woman is like, listen, man, this guy's really good guy, I'm really liking him, X, Y, Z. This is what I want to do. I don't want to not be with you, but I'm really, you know, me and David really hit it off. You know, he's telling me about the stock market, and he's telling me how, you know, you can do this with your money, and he's telling me how, you know, we can reinvest together, or just whatever. He's just helping me be a better woman. This is helping me be a better man. Then, hey, we can all sit at that table. Now we gonna.
Hey, so with this shit, you live in, when you got somebody in this shit, you got rules with it, right? Y'all sit down and talk, say, hey, I met this motherfucker. I think I might want to fuck. I'm just bringing this to you, let you know what's going on.
It's straightforward. So that's one thing I like about polyamory. There's no cheating. Cheating is extreme. Like if my man who poly right now, right? He told me like, hey man, I got a joint, man. I'm about to hit her on. My wife don't know, man. You know how the type of shunning he would get. What do you mean? That's disrespectful. And that means, and a lot of times you're not always fluid with the person. Meaning you're not always having intercourse. Sometimes a relationship is just purely intellectual, right? Or just emotional. Right. You don't have to have sex. Like you might have a partner that's not a fluid partner. Now they have polys, they have polycules or tribes where they have this thing called wife rights, right? Where the first wife has the rights and she has the right to veto things, like the girlfriend moving in, or let's say it's you, your wife and your girlfriend, and your girlfriend's like, hey, I want to go out on a date, just you and I today. And your wife is like, nah, I'm vetoing that. We all got to go out there. Nah, I don't believe in that. because all our relationships have to be and our energy should be transferred amongst each other. So I prefer for each woman to have their own independent individual relationship outside of me.
And they don't have to bring that shit to the table to tell you nothing. They don't have to bring that shit to the table or nothing.
Nah. So like if let's say we're already all together in a relationship, and what normally happens, is you wind up always normally getting a family chat, group chat, right, going, and your girl one or girl not giving them number. Just say Kiara maybe texting you, about, hey baby, I want to go out to dinner, I want to go out to date. Well, she might be texting Susan, telling Susan how she wants to go out and they want to spend time together. We're already all together, so the communication that we all have is already seen. I know they've been flirting with each other all day. They've been talking about, oh, how fat your ass look and how good your lips look or whatever. That ain't got nothing to do with me. So I guess when I go home, I'm cooking dinner. Oh well, they gonna be in there bumping coochies. I'm gonna be cooking dinner. Cool. It gives you have to be completely transparent, and you have to take a lot of ego out of it. If you have an ego and you have
Yeah.
insecurities, polyamory would never work for you. Because if you're insecure in yourself, completely secure in yourself, then
Well, see,
it's not going to work because
to
you'll feel
me,
like everything that other person does.
I know we got a lot of simp suck ass niggas out here nowadays, but to me, I think that's perfect for a man because men, we all know, everybody on this panel knows, you can fuck a bitch and not have no feelings for her at all.
Yeah.
You can fuck her and not speak to her no more. You see her and just be like, hey, what's up? Not even tripping.
Hey, real quick. I'm about to walk. Hold on, real quick. I'm about to walk in the office. I'm listening, and if I lose signal, I'm dropping the cow. I'm gonna be right in the backstage. And I'm gonna jump right on my desktop. So keep going. But Cal, pay attention. I'm gonna be in the back. Go ahead. So you think that works because
women are way more into emotional connecting than we are. It's just my opinion. Anybody disagree?
No, I've seen it firsthand with my in my tribe before, the tribe that I was in. I've seen it. And they know it. They know they are like that with each other.
So I think polyamory is probably more suited for a man than it is for a woman. That's just my opinion. I don't know if I could get into no shit like that because I don't trust too many motherfuckers. Motherfuckers be having diseases and all kind of shit. And then motherfuckers lie too. They'll tell you they use a condom. They really didn't.
Yes.
There's all kind of shit be going through my head, you know?
That's very, very great. It's very.
You breaking up, homie.
That's right.
Yeah. Motherfuckers lie. Motherfuckers, they tell you they did shit they didn't do. They said they didn't do shit that they did do. All kind of shit be going through my head because I've been around for a minute and I've seen a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen people at their very best and I've seen them at their absolute worst. So I know how they are. Y'all niggas there? Y'all niggas dead? Y'all stop talking? Hello? Shit, I'll be back when you niggas start talking again.